the 75th, and it had to where I was discharged as a first lieutenant, and I was like, it's like, you don't, no, I don't want that. I don't want it. Don't give me that. No.
I don't want it. I don't want to deal with all the paperwork.
No, I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, no, I gave them the Ranger School, the actual like certificate they did. I'll show you the certificate. It's actually I will say this about them: when it comes to them doing like certificates and shit, like they spared no fucking like expense doing it right.
Shit, they didn't give me a certificate. They said fuck you.
I'm gonna send you a message. I was like, I'm gonna send you the message of the certificate. Like I was actually surprised when I got it. I was like, damn, y'all put a lot of detail in that.
Oh no, they have this little thing that's up on there that says the Fallen 75th, and they sit there and they have names of everybody. They're like, okay, Obi-Wan was a good leader, but except he took his own course and he did not like our ideals and all that. I mean, he goes into depth about these.
Yeah, I just sent you the fucking the Ranger School fucking certificate that they got me.
Oh shit! Damn.
Like I mean,
Lieutenant, yeah.
Oh no! That was when I was a staff sergeant. I got field graded. Like I never went through OC. Graded. Yeah, because DS Wick got deployed. Well, he got sent to Poland to get ready because they thought they were finna like get all the. That's when all that fucking Ukraine shit was going on. Everybody was crazy. They didn't know where they were going. So they moved him. I got promoted to staff sergeant, and then there were no fucking no officer over Ghost Platoon. So the Sosa and fucking Brewer were like, we're gonna send you to Ranger School as soon as you get done. We're gonna field grade promote you, yada yada. And then like literally after like I think 3 months after that I left. But no, that was like the only thing that I was like, you know, when because they even did it for like the infantry combat. What was it? The infantry expert infantry badge. That's what it was. Like they even did like a fucking full legit fucking like paper certificate for that shit. Like it looked like the real one you got.
Shit, I never got that, even though I qualified expert.
Alright, so give you a little bit of a preview of what we're going to be doing. Just give you a little bit of a preview. We're going to go over all the equipment for this new Ace Medical, how to perform on them. We're going to do some training on that. We're going to do convoy training. We're also going to do evac training as well. Since we're going to be using smokes and utilizing chem lights to demonstrate how the casualty is, and we'll go into depth with that as well. We'll also go under fire training as well, since I know a lot of people don't know that, except for Doc. I think Doc knows that completely.
Yeah, you don't fucking work on them until fucking the firefight is stopped.
Exactly. Thank you. Already answered one of the questions I was going to give out to people. And of course, we're going to go over CCPs. We're going to go over all that. We're also going to go over the good medicine, making sure we take care of their hemorrhages first, make sure we get all that squared away.
Well, let me rephrase that answer. What I was saying, don't just run out in the open to try to fucking get a guy. Like if you're in concealment, work on the guy. Do what you can, but like don't just run out to try to get the guy to bring him back. You know, unless you've got like a real good they're covering you, they're firing on the enemy, they're throwing smoke out, stuff like that. Don't be like a Johnny Rambo and run out there.
Yeah, basically, as I'll state it, don't be like in the fucking movies, because in the movies, this ain't this shit.
You ain't Desmond Doss.
Exactly.
Right?
Well, okay,
you're not fucking Desmond Doss.
Okay, let me tell you something. That man, what he did, he's got fucking balls.
I know. Kudos to him.
I mean, the thing is, though, too, if it's just a flesh wound, those guys should have tourniquets and bandages on them to be able to fucking med themselves and stabilize themselves.
Yeah, we're going to talk about how we're going to operate. We're going to start from head down to toes. What are the first things you're going to be seeing? How to do the tourniquets real quick. All that shit. I know, I'm making it sound very, very fun for Doc right now. I'm making this sound very fun for Doc right now.
Still
First thing
bucking.
you do, if they're bleeding from the head, you apply the tourniquet to the neck.
Yes.
Oh, perfectly
Yes.
well.
Yes. That's it.
See,
And better
I'm the
if you
fun
just use your
instructor for
hands.
Now, see, listen, I'm more of the fun medical instructor. We can do this kind of shit and we'll just be fine. We can make these fucking jokes. I don't give a shit.
My
When
favorite.
we get out there
Yeah,
and we
I
do
mean-
that convoy,
Oh,
I'm
here's our
expecting high precision training that I've enlisted into.
That's better.
I prefer
So,
tampons.
Prefer tampons? Well, shit.
Yeah, like I prefer tampons for a fucking to get a wound closed up and sealed off.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Go see if we get a tampon mod in here so that we can stuff
What the
this full of
fuck?
tampons.
Stuff it with dolls,
my
buddy.
God.
They trained us how to use everything from like when I went to medical school. They trained us how to use dirt, how to use tampons,
Man, they
how to
told
use
us how to
anything.
use shirts. Just use a
They-
fucking clean
They
t-shirt.
literally,
Bam, bam.
there was one class that they gave us for fucking chest wounds. They just threw an MRE down and it was like, there you go, figure out how to this guy.
I mean,
God
fuck.
damn.
Yeah, I mean it's really you just cut the MRE into two flaps, put one on the back, tape up three sides, put one on the front, tape up all four sides. It gives them a flap. It fucking and then for especially for like reinflating a deflated lung, you go between the third and fourth rib on either side. You have a big needle. You stab it right through there. It's supposed to reinflate the lung.
Open up that little seal thing, you know, that blue little thing, opens it up again, gets them able to breathe. That was
like-
fun learning that shit.
Like military fucking medicine, like you can't do that shit in real life. You'll get sued.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly, yeah.
Yeah, but that's also why there's a difference between like trauma and combat medicine.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, completely.
'Cause, like,
no, there is a
EMTs
difference between civilian
Yeah.
medicine and
Yeah.
medical medicine. There is a huge fucking difference.
Dude,
Yeah.
our fucking when I first got put into the medical back in my unit, our head medic, starting first class Tim's, he was a Desert Storm vet. He would make
damn.
every one of us carry a 50 cal round. So if you ran out of quick clot or anything like that, you could just tear the head off of it, pour the gunpowder in the wound, and light it.
Ooh.
I mean, that's one fucking way to do it. That's one way to
Cauterize.
close up a wound and cauterize it immediately.
He was old
It's a-
school.
It's a
went-
shitty way, but
It's
I
a
mean,
shitty
hell,
way, but it works.
If it works, it
It's
works.
Right.
yeah.
He was old school because like he did like I want to say like 15 years active duty Army in first group, and then as a medic, as a special forces medic, and then something happened to his knees or something. He got in an accident and couldn't be anymore, so they discharged him and he just joined the National Guard, and he just like was in Natty Girls with us. Like this motherfucker, the first time we got in a fucking mortar attack, he just pulled out of the lawn chair and just sat down. I was like, "This ain't the first day," and just proceeded to just pop open a Dr. Pepper.
Pop up with a cold beer and
That's
just be like, we're
hilarious.
good.
But he was also like, and this is a shit you not, he was like fucking 5'4". So like he was short as fuck, and he actually broke his leg when we were in Afghanistan because they were ground guiding vehicles at night through the KG Pass, and he fell into a wadi that was like 6 foot deep. So like
damn.
the driver's sitting there, and the driver told me the story. He's like, I'm just sitting there and I'm watching Doc just ground guide us. Doc turns around and points, and then turns back around and start walking, and he said, I lost Doc. I don't know what the fuck happened. And then they went over there, and he fell 6 foot fucking down and broke his leg.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna give this guy another 10 minutes. If he doesn't show up in the next 10 minutes, we'll go ahead and just start training.
But yeah, my dad and stepmom are both in the fucking medical field, and I was going over them. I was telling them like how we're trained to fucking apply, life-saving medicine to and fucking tactics and techniques and whatnot. And my dad was like, "Well, you definitely can't do this in the civilian world." And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "'Cause you get fucking sued." And I was like, "No shit." And he was like, "Fuck yeah, that's not how you're supposed to do shit." And I was like, "Well, it has been 25, 30 years since you've been to medical school, so."
That's like the reason why so many guys, like a lot of my guys, they in the Guard, they were medics in the military, and then they were medics and paramedics in the civilian world. And even though they passed the national registry, because you got to take a national registry to become a medic, you have to pass it. I think I scored like a 90 on it. But they would literally had to go through EMT school to just learn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then of course you would also, there's two different schools. You had the EMT school and you had your EMS school as well.
Yeah. The only thing for like medic that correlates to the T exactly is for PJs going into airlift. That's the only thing that you don't like. You don't have to go to the school to be like on the airlift for the civilian side, or like whatever the fuck the helicopter's called. I can't remember. Life Force.
Life Wing or something like that. Yeah.
But you can just get out and get a job as that, you know.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! I know so many guys that went that fucking direction. It was so fucking crazy. And like one of my buddies, he was a Navy corpsman, and it's illegal for him, even while he was in the military, to work on anybody unless it was in the military, like kind of thing. Because they don't they don't have the certifications that the Army has. The Army medics, if I roll out the base and I'm going 5 miles down the road and there's a car wreck, I have to work on them until an EMT or EMS or whatever gets there.
Oh, shit. My mom had her medical card at always at time because she was a EMS. And before her thing expired, she would have to go ahead. If she saw a crash, had to pull on over and inform. But legally, you have to do that.
Yes, you legally, yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole process with that.
That's the way it is for the medics, but the Navy, even though they get more extensive training in it, they're not.
Do shit.
Huh?
Oh, continue.
I was to say, like, even though they have more extensive training, because a lot of times they're the ones in the fucking room with the doctors helping out and stuff like that, or like they're in the field doing a lot more stuff than what regular medics like in the Army get taught. They're not authorized. They can be put in jail for working on someone.
Yeah, Navy corpsman. Unless you're Fleet Marine Force, unless you're an FMF corpsman, because then you're attached to the Marines, so you actually get the certs.
Yeah.
But Navy corpsmen aren't taught anywhere near the amount of stuff that, like, Army and fucking Fleet Marine medics are taught. Just because, I mean, the reality situation is we're not expecting to have rounds coming at us. We're expecting torpedoes and anti-ship missiles, so the likelihood of surviving that is slim to none.
Shrapnel and burns.
So just letting y'all know, in this class right now, if you see under your tarps right now, there is a bottle of Motrin, 500 milligrams, and a nice fresh pair of socks. There's your medical training.
I mean, I can fix anything with that.
I'm just kidding.
Fuck yeah, baby. That's more than actual medical ever did for me in the Navy.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
I got a gallon of water.
Okay.
Socks,
I'll tell you this right now.
Motrin.
I make fucking jokes about the Navy. Okay, there's a reason why I'm allowed to do this. I make jokes about it with my dad because my father is an ex-Special Forces. He was in the Navy. He was a sniper, reconnaissance and all that. Did that for over 10 years. Seen some shit. Won't talk about it. Fully understandable. But the way how I give him some shit, we talk shit about battleships and all that. I'll be like, oh yeah, USS Texas could outbeat the fucking North Carolina, and he gets offensive about it. He's like, watch it. Watch it. You're talking about my shit.
I don't know. I got buddies of mine that were in the Navy, and then I got like my uncle. It's my step uncle on my stepdad's side.
Oh no, Ghost understands what I'm talking about. You don't bring up a Navy man's ship. You don't, or else you're gonna get your shit talked out of.
Well, the guy, he was a Brownwater Navy. He was a PT boat driver in fucking Vietnam. So, like...
Oh, the precursor to the Swicks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually met a Swick at Toyota. Me and him actually became good fucking friends and worked out together. He was a Swick operator in the 2000s to 2010s.
Hell yeah.
Me and him talked all the fucking time because he saw
When I was still a civilian going through the... jumping through all the hoops to get my Buds contract, my mentor was a Swick dude. Fucking those guys, no joke. There's some badass dudes.
But I make fun of the Navy, but I love pissing off fucking Poison.
Oh,
I love
who
pissing his off because he'll start trying to come at me about being a scout, and I'm like, Bo Bergdog, Chelsea Mayo, and then he'll get pissed the fuck off and won't talk to me forever.
Oh, yeah, about the one tranny, the first transgender.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That falsified fucking intel. And then, like, was trying to get everybody who, like, falsified that. Well, it really wasn't even falsified. Oh, I forgot what his real name was, but Mayo fucking just cut out the part where the Taliban were hiding behind the fucking vehicle that they were shooting, and when they used the thermals to fucking look, all they saw was the heat signatures from the fucking guys shooting behind the vehicle. So when the Apache pilots engaged the vehicle and killed everything, and when the ground forces move in to secure the area, that's when they found the children inside the vehicle.
Oh no.
So Mayo fucking saw it, was like, this is just terrible, and then kept out the part and, like, edited the video to make it look like the fucking pilots went out of their way to do it.
No way,
yeah.
Because he was fucking pussy.
Yeah, and then, like, fucking Bird Dog, he went missing in 2009. We did fucking missions to go look for his ass. Like, that motherfucker, like,
Little
he
did
just...
he know, he's over here working with the Taliban.
Yeah, no, we didn't know shit. It was like, dude, there was a fucking big... And, like, and then, like, right when that happened, there was a Navy guys that got fucking captured, too. And they got killed going to Gardez.
Yeah, that fucking PT boat, or that, well... Blue Water patrol craft that didn't open fire on fucking pirates.
No, not them. I'm talking about in Afghanistan. There was a group that went... They were trying to find a fork in a fucking whorehouse in Gardez, and they ended up getting captured and killed. They ended up getting killed. Yeah, they ended up getting killed in an ambush.
Oh my god.
But yeah, those, so like that was keeping us busy because we were looking. They were sending us out to do recon missions to find the guys that did that, and then we would get intel that, hey, they think they saw a bird dog over here. We need to get you out of over here and set up a fucking observation post and watch this fucking village and see if you can see them. And then we'd be out there for like 4 or 5 fucking days, and then we're like, oh well, intel was wrong, he never was there, yada yada. And it's just and then like the one we did, like I didn't know she was there at the time, but when I went to the VFW, there was a girl up there that's unit we covered on their assault into the town. And they got fucking fucked up bad because it was a suspected IED factory, but they was also suspecting that they were holding Bird Dog there. So when they made the initial entry into the fucking IED factory, they blew it up. And they lost like fucking 6 guys in that fucking assault. And they had to pull in the, I think it was like the fucking one of the Vermont's National Guard units were cordoning off the area for them. They had to pull like half of them inside to get the fucking guys out. It was a fucking shit show. And like she literally goes to Washington still to this day through the VFW to petition Bo Bird Dog's rearrest and put on trial again. Like she has like over like between of all the VA, I think she has like almost 60% of the not the VA, but the VFW. 60% of the VFW signature saying that they support him being put on trial again.
I mean, for doing what he did, that has to be fucking worthy of.
And then they promoted him too. That was what the fucking squad. That was the bullshit part of it. I was like, dude, I know guys that fucking got killed that was trying to do everything to get fucking E5. This motherfucker runs off and joins the Taliban. Then they back paid him for the fucking goddamn years, and I'm like, fuck that shit.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and begin our training. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. I am Corporal Red Outlaw. I am the head honcho of the medical company as well as the medical platoon. I am also the company medic for Coyote. Alright, so let's get this down, let's get this moving. Alright, go ahead and introduce yourselves. Starting from left to right.
Oh,
Your left or
Left
right?
to your left.
Yeah.
My left, my left.
I like
My
how we
left
both did
to
it same
my
time.
Great minds think alike.
I was like,
Exactly.
alright, I'm Shadow Ninja.
Alrighty, Shadow Ninja.
I'm Doc, the OG.
Okay, original recipe, we get it.
You're crispy, I'm extra crispy.
I'm Ghost.
Alrighty, so my three gentlemen today are taking my class. I'm happy to hear that. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the CLS course. So if you don't mind, go ahead and pull up the new ACE Medical. It should be in the battalion announcements. It may be a little bit far back, but
I think I actually still got it open.
I don't have access to that.
Battalion.
Hey,
Yeah,
Doc,
he
you
doesn't
need
have
to,
access
you
to it.
need
He
to,
doesn't
you need to
have
invite me to that
access to it.
server.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
trying to get up with Azrael and see what he wants to do, because like if he wants to just give y'all a fucking fucking allied status or what does he want to do with y'all?
Yeah.
But here, I'll send it to you real quick. Hold on
yeah,
a second.
go ahead and send it to him real quick if you don't mind me asking.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here, I'm just gonna send Higoshi and you a fucking.
Okay, so we also got Trace coming in. Alright, well, that's good to know.
And then it should be under yeah, training request.
So it should be
But
under
once everybody gets pulled up, we'll go ahead and
handbooks
start
and
it.
guides, I'm assuming.
What is it under again?
It's under battalion announcements. It's going to be a little bit up.
It's about
Yeah, I see it. I got it.
about halfway. Yeah.
I am
Of all the
there.
times.
Wish I could
Yeah,
fucking
all
dual
times.
screen.
Yeah. Of all the times that my boys that are still in Japan would get on the fucking game, it's gonna be now. Like this motherfucker, I've told him so many times, I'm like, bro, text me and let me know when you're gonna be off, so I can fucking schedule around to like set aside time. Cause he's still in Japan, so he's got like 6 months left before he gets out, and I'm going through. Well, I've been going through the process of getting out of the military and getting a job and VA and all that bullshit. So he's been asking me, and I'm like, dude, fucking let me know when you're free, and we can just hop in a game and talk about it. But he don't
Hell,
ever fucking let me
shit,
know.
I just get 100%. If he needs any fucking help, you let me know. I know some good group of guys that will help him out get it.
I might need to do that because I mean,
you have to pay them for services, because they do a lot of stuff. They get like their doctors to look at you, they coach you and stuff like that. But the success rate is literally like their success rate is like 90% get most of their people, because they're going from mental for me.
yeah. I mean, I'm not like crazy fucked up. I do have like knee and hip pain because fucking steel-toed boots and the steel deck of a ship don't really go well together.
Yeah, that's what got me. I got 50% because of that. I got for knees and for headaches.
Yeah,
And then 10%.
since I've gotten out, I've started really getting headaches bad.
And then I got 10% for erectile dysfunction, because they cannot test for it. So it's an easy, as long as you tell them you have it, they give it to you.
Oh well, shit.
And you get fucking Viagra for it too. I got like fucking 16 bottles of that shit that I sell to people.
I ain't gonna lie. Even though I am a civvy, of course I was diagnosed with PTSD, which that's a hell of a thing. Fucking had to deal with that was caused from tremendous amounts of bullying from my younger self. Of course, they like to say that the main thing that really caused that trigger was because I had 3 guys beat me up, lock me into a broom closet, shut the door on me, and proceed to torture me a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do.
I met some shitty people in my life.
That'll do it. Especially as a younger child.
Oh, dude, I was like 5. I was 6 years old. That was 6 years old, man.
Yeah, dude. That imprints on you for life.
Oh, I can remember the fucking day. I remember that fucking closet too. I can name you everything that was in that bitch.
I walked in. I swam for a private all boys school in high school, and I walked into the locker room one day after practice, and I seen some dude beating on some kid that was like fucking half, like a foot shorter than he was, and I knew the kid that he was fucking up, and I didn't know the guy, and I beat the fuck out of him. Because, like, my thing is, if you're going to pick a fight with somebody, punch at your fucking weight. Don't punch down, you know, because then you're just a piece of shit. You're just showing everybody your character at that point. Like, if you have to
now,
pick
see,
on
with
somebody.
me, there's a difference with me. So I was technically the tallest kid in school during this time. I was way taller than everybody else. But here's the thing. I wouldn't hit anybody. Because I knew what I was capable of. I knew that I could beat the living shit out of somebody, but I was sitting there, I was like, nope, not going to do it.
I got kicked out of my fucking first school I went to in kindergarten for beating the fuck out of a kid.
Now, mind you, in high school, now here's the thing. Now, see, mind you, in high school where the school was, where I went to go ahead and rehabilitate, get that shit squared away, yeah, the gloves were already off by then.
Well, see, but in my defense, and I got kicked out of a fucking daycare for fighting too, about the same time. But the school thing, a dude was picking on my fucking friend and pushed him. So I grabbed his head. We were outside. I grabbed his head and slammed it into a metal pole 6 times. And gave him a concussion. So I got kicked out. Could never go to a Union County school again. And then the second one was that why I got kicked out of the fucking daycare was a dude was throwing rocks at a girl and hit her in the fucking eye. And me, I was like, oh, fuck no, we're not doing this. So he was over there in timeout, and me and a group of like 3 other guys grabbed the biggest rocks we could find, and I smoked his ass right in the fucking forehead.
Yeah,
that was my thing in high school.
Yeah, I got thrown out of the rehabilitation high school because I took a lock for a locker, wrapped it around my knuckle, and proceeded to break both sides of this man's jaw and broke his nose and almost gave him a broken, fractured skull almost.
But here's my thought on all this, though. Did anybody fuck with you after that?
Okay, well, the thing is, I got kicked out after this. This is the rehabilitation school. There was only like 300 of us. Of course, I got kicked out, and before I got kicked out, they went ahead and put me in fucking handcuffs because I was still after this motherfucker. I still wanted blood. Even though he was already bleeding, there's a simple thing about it. I was so fucked up at one point, I didn't give a shit about myself. I didn't give a shit about anybody. I was out just to fucking kill.
Yeah.
It's like my son. Like, he's been in like a couple of fucking fights in school, and I tell him to fight them because if they're gonna keep coming at you if you don't. You can go tell the teachers and all that shit. They're just still gonna do it. They're still gonna do it.
Nobody listens. So
if you go over there and fucking hit them.
Yep.
Like, my son's a straight A student, plays in the band, and has been in more fights than anybody else in the school. He plays the fucking saxophone.
Dude, I used to be in fights every single damn day. I mean, they used to put bets up against me on how much I would take.
Yeah. So we had just gotten out of another swim practice. I was like 17. I just turned 17 at the time, and this fucking 16-year-old, you could tell he was high, right? He was on our swim team, but you could tell he was on something, right? So he was just fucking acting stupid. And he said some shit that kind of irked me. So I was like, I responded, not in a fucking smart ass way, but I was like, well, you're wrong, blah 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 blah. And he just fucking loses it, bro. Pulls out a fucking K-bar. And at that point, I was like, okay, dude. By this time, I had changed. And I was working with my uncle. And my uncle has a fucking tree business, right? So I had come from work. I had my fucking work clothes that I just put back on after swimming and whatnot. And I had fucking steel-toed boots. So my buddy is he was a swimmer and he was a fucking linebacker. He was like 6'4", and he was like 260 pounds. So he fucking comes up behind this little kid, wraps him up, and pulls a knife out of his hand and sets it on top of the locker. And the lockers are like 7-8 feet tall, so he like had to kind of jump and just toss it on the locker. And I fucking sent this kid to the hospital. Come to find out, he had, I don't remember if it was coke or if it was like, it was a fucking hard drug in his car. Right. So he gets out on bond, comes back to swim practice at the school like a week later, and he gets caught by school security selling a fully automatic MAC-10 to one of the students on private school campus.
Dude.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck made you think that's a good idea?
Sorry, as a gun enthusiast, I would love that. But, all right, let's go ahead and get started with this training real quick. Yeah. All right, so does everybody have the ACE medical up and running?
I still don't have access to that channel, whatever that.
Yeah, somebody's got to give them access to the whole thing. Here, let me send you. Let me do it. I'll just do it this way. Hold on a second. I've got a way I can do it.
Permissions.
Well, I was gonna copy and paste the thing and send it to them.
Yeah, that'll probably be easier because I'll worry about sending an application and all that and going through official channels later.
There you go. Should have said something while we were fucking talking, jackass.
I didn't want to interrupt y'all.
No, you should say, hey, listen. You say, listen here, fuckers. I can't get this goddamn shit.
Listen, Shadow, you're fine interrupting if we're in that kind of conversation. You're fine. I'll give you full authorization to do so, because if we keep, because I don't want you, being left behind. I don't want that at all.
It's alright.
I just like how, Squirrel said he was going to be here, and Justice said he was going to be here.
I know. Well, Justice said, okay, he just texted me about 45 minutes ago. He says, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm like, all right, cool. Squirrel's downloaded mods, but he's got to reinstall half his damn mods from his disabled mods, which is probably almost the full thing of the 11 Airborne, as well as 82nd. So,
see, that's why I love having a PC.
Okay, we get it, PC user, we get it. All right. Don't showboat on us console players, all right?
Master Race.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Firm.
Look, he gets it. He's wearing a white T-shirt.
The South will rise again.
I'm over here looking at the ghost. I'm like, is he really wearing a white T-shirt?
Yo, did you like that? You like my comeback to that?
Yeah. I like people that can play on my jokes. It's good.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm from Tennessee, so I've heard just about everything.
Mississippi.
Oh, I'm from Texas. You hear about fucking almost everything.
I'm from Tupelo.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
I'm also from Texas.
Down there. All right.
Yeah, Tupelo, Mississippi.
Yes, sir. I got family down in Mississippi and Louisiana.
Document or
Yeah, I'm taking just a bunch of screenshots of it right now as we speak.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't have to worry about hitting a link every time.
Yeah, let me know when you're finished. Just go ahead and do that.
Holy shit.
Well, actually, dude, just use your phone. That's what I'm doing.
I'm using my phone, but I'm taking screenshots on my phone for later.
Hold on, I just heard that. Hold up, Doc.
Wait, hold on. Put that out.
Say what?
Play that for the group again.
Oh, I don't know. It was something I opened up my phone. It was TikTok. It was something about a dude who was like, when you live with Puritan roommates, it was like, that's dangerously showing your ankles, you whore.
Wait a minute. What gun do you have?
Gordy's.
He's got the Gordy. Listen.
I saw the suppressor, and I thought it was like the standard one.
So, all right. Thing with the 7.2 freeze, thing about them, I can actually tell you about this since my father ran a 7.2 free.
You mean the Car 15?
Yeah, Car 15. People call it sometimes 7.2 free. Some people call it the Car 15. Some people just call it the high speed. All right. Basically, 14.5-inch barrel, which at least a good amount of that barrel is within that suppressor. Yeah.
I want to build one so bad.
Fortunately, we don't have an 8.5000, or we can't tape on a flashlight, which I really would love.
You can't on ours, because we downloaded the Mogadishu mods.
You fucking did?
Hell yeah, we fucking did a map, Black Hawk Down map the other day. Hold the crash site.
Motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, I love fucking Car 15s.
It was nice because everybody had to wear the official clothes at the Rangers or the Delta.
Dude.
So we were using M14s for fucking support.
DC camo is the best camo. I don't want anybody to fucking tell me otherwise.
So I was looking at PSA's website, and they got Car 15s on there now for $1,200.
HRs.
I don't know. They're technically the 723s. But, I mean, it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah. I mean, I could get one of those. Go ahead, see if I can find it. I mean, I'm not going to find an 8.5000. I'm going to have to use an 8.9000, which, it's fine. Practically the same fucking thing.
You won't find a 5000 for less than 5000 because everybody knows what the fuck you're going to use it for.
For damn sure, yeah.
And even then, if you do, it's probably already attached to a fucking Car 15 made to look like the fucking Black Hawk Down gun.
Oh, yeah. The whole rise of retro builds. I was on retro builds before anybody else was. So when that rise was happening, I'm like, son of a bitch. Here I go not being able to buy my fucking guns now. Not finding any fucking parts. Luckily, it's dwindled now, so I can actually get the fucking parts for a little bit cheaper. But Shadow,
I want to do a fucking
ready.
I'm good.
You're good now?
Yeah, I finished taking screenshots, so I'm ready to go when you will.
Ooh, I like your style. I like
with
it.
With the ACOG and the pack on the side and that shitty KAC vertical foregrip.
Oh my god! Perfect.
I gotta send y'all the picture of my M14. I got a SOCOM build.
Is it M1A or is it an actual M14?
It's an actual M14. I got a synthetic stock put on it, and I got a whole bunch of other shit.
I like the M1A, but I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of having a 14-inch barrel if you're running 308. I don't know, it's just kind of
me. A 20-inch barrel, and that's what's on me.
Yeah.
But I don't mind SOCOM. I don't mind it at all. I like it.
Them things are heavy as shit.
They're heavy, but if you get used to the weight, it'll run like a motherfucker.
Yeah. I was 14 years old, and I got to hold one in a gun store one time. Fucking, dude, those things are so front heavy.
Oh,
of course,
dude,
I got a fucking kid then, but...
Oh, man, I had the money for this. I was really holding and hesitant on the trigger. I found it one grand on fucking Gun Brokers. And it was from the CMP. Perfectly, the barrel had a 0 out of fucking 10. So the rifling was perfectly fine, never been fired. It's just been sitting in a fucking case, as they said. Just sitting there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, it's like fucking free grand, and I had free grand at the time. I'm like, and I had a little bit left over. I'm like, fuck.
I was on Gunbroker the other day, and I seen some dude selling an original PSG-1 with all of the original fucking furniture, the extra barrel, the extra scope, and like the 5 or 6 mags that came with the gun, plus the original cleaning rod and everything, all in its original case. And the dude wanted like $38,000 for it, and I was like,
okay,
God damn.
That's, I mean.
But they're super rare. They're
super rare, and they're the most accurate sniper rifle known to man. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
For that time period, hell yeah. They're still subbing away at like 500-600 meters, which is nuts.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, if they could literally do is just update that motherfucker, make it make it into an A1, update it with new parts and all that shit, just keep the same formatting. Bruh, yeah. It would outrank a lot of the fucking newer ones today.
And add a fucking muzzle device so you could suppress it.
Oh, if you do that, that shit's going automatically into the top 3 fucking best rifles if it comes out. I'm telling you.
All right, let's pull this document up.
Yeah, let's go ahead and run this thing. Let's stop, getting a gun boner over here.
Dicks.
Alrighty, so you go on to medications. Or actually, never mind that. We're going to go over the glossary.
Oh, God. How far down? Oh, there it is.
So we're going to go down the glossary. I'm going to go ahead and start us off. So our BP, basically meaning our blood pressure. We'll get into that a little bit once we do a little bit of our training. And then, of course, we got our HR, which is our heart rate, OD, overdose. So if anybody goes ahead and comes up to you, like a medic says, okay, what's his BP, what's his HR? That's basically what it's meaning, okay? BP, blood pressure, HR, heart rate. And if you hear a medic going ahead and saying, oh, he's ODing, overdose.
Yeah. The way we did it in the Navy was green, yellow, red, and black. So green is like minor injury, but he's still good. Like he can move on his own. Yellow is like broken bone. He's still good, but he has trouble moving. Red is like actively bleeding to death / is dead.
Yeah.
Or like critical.
We'll get into that. I got something for that later on. We'll get into that. Yeah. So let's go ahead and scroll on down to, let's see, T-max, our time until maximum effort. And then we got T1.5, time until efficient duration to 50% of maximum effect. And then, of course, TD50, number of doses at which 50% of patients fall unconscious. And then LD50, number of doses of which 50% of patients experience cardiac arrest. So, yes, we have cardiac arrest, we got hemorrhages, we got all that kind of stuff. But let's go ahead and get into the medications. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull them out right now in my hand. I'm going to go ahead, let y'all come up here, take a good look at it, go around, look around at it, get an understanding of what it looks like.
What?
We're going to come down here, but the thing was fucking up for me.
All right, this right here in my hand.
Cocaine.
Okay.
Pour that shit out, Doc. I got my credit card. Actually, no, I got my cat card. Let's go. Come on.
Cat card on?
I got all 3.
I do have my original cat card, yes.
I got my DOD card. I don't have a cat card anymore.
Okay, so this is our amino. But if you really want to get down to it, this is basically bath salts.
Smelling salts.
Hell
it
yeah.
does look like smelling salts.
Well, that's really what it is. It's just smelling salts. This is really just smelling
pour it out
salts.
on the table.
Yeah, it's just ammonia. That's all it really is.
Yeah,
it's just ammonia tablet.
Yeah,
Doc,
exactly.
I'm trying to get jacked later, so I'm going to need you to pour some of that out for me, all right?
Okay. So, basically, what you're going to be using for this is in case if anybody is unconscious, meaning, okay, bullet whizzed by their fucking head. Go
Example.
Take that shit. Go.
Oh, sorry.
Put the
Wrong
fucking
one.
gun away.
That man thought he saw a black guy. I hope you're not recording. We're all gonna get canceled.
Oh no, it's already too late. I have been streaming for the last like hour.
Well, it's just because he pulled out the LAPD fucking pistol. That's the only reason why I said it.
All right.
Fuck it. Man, fuck it. We were gonna get canceled anyways.
It's not like they could cancel me anyway. It's my freaking channel name's already retarded
Exactly.
shadow. That's as canceled as you can get.
Okay. Alright, so basically, let's say bullet whiz is by their fucking head, they're on con. The way how you will wake somebody up is by just putting this over there. Exactly, Ghost. Thank you. Alright. Basically, you hold it up to under their fucking nose.
Fall in.
There'll be a little thing that says hold under their nose. So I'll go ahead and drop it. Everybody just pass it around.
Or can you just make me uncon?
No, we're just gonna get
So
you an idea.
are we just passing it around like a fucking whorehouse?
No.
Did you just give him? You just shot him with something.
You just gave me a medium chloride. Okay. Alrighty.
I have my own.
gentlemen.
I have at least 1 to 2 of every medical
I
item.
was saying,
Okay,
I got
that's
like-
cool.
I got 20 of them.
Okay, you got fucking 20? How many? You fucking...
He's the medic.
I got 20 morphine,
Sure,
20
he's perfect,
epinephrine, 20 fucking. Every fucking needle I have 20 of, and I have a
Okay.
fucking medical case.
Yeah, that's good. I've already put out that SOP of what you need is required, so you are running that one. What the fuck you just stick me with?
Stop moving your moves.
Hold under nose.
I just gave you fucking bath salts. That's all I
stand
did.
right here on this. Right here. Just don't go past the table. I'm asking, please. I'm not trying to get shot.
Hey,
up
I
with
was trying
shit.
to defend you.
I know.
Like,
I'm not trying to get shot up with shit. Okay. Ghost, I fucking see you.
I'm sneaky. All right.
I already made the joke. I'm not making it again.
Alright. Our next
Although
lovely
technically,
thing.
wouldn't he be the black guy and I'm the white dude this time? So it's
Okay.
reverse racism.
Alright, so next thing up, we got Epi, or epinephrine. Basically, the way how you're going to distinguish this is by the yellow tab. This increases your revive chances, increases your heart rate, and increases BP. So be on the lookout for this. Make sure your guy is stable before you give him this shit, because you cannot give him this shit if he's injured. Alright, next thing up.
I'm just giving you something to counteract. That's all. I didn't try to kill you that time.
Yeah, you want me to
I
step
feel
back
like
a
I
little
should
bit further.
back the fuck up before
Yeah,
I have
like,
to end up getting Narcan.
No,
I have
no,
it.
no.
I have 20 of
I
them.
gave him
Okay,
the blue
that's
shot.
good.
The blue shot fucking negates everything.
Oh, you give me Narcan, that's fine.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
so, Matt, okay. Okay,
Oh, God.
Don't worry about that.
I'm getting down.
I'm not
That's
putting
a gun.
anything. I'm putting out exactly
Okay,
what you
I
got.
I know. Alright, hey, you got the wrong one on. You got Narcan.
Which one
Go
are
ahead
you
and
using?
switch over to your white.
Oh,
White.
white. Oh,
Metropol.
I don't have.
Metro.
Metoprolol.
Yeah, okay. So,
I don't
way
have it
how I
quick
distinguish
slotted.
this, gentlemen, just call this meth.
Meth.
I mean, it looks
Just
like
call
it.
this meth.
Man.
Okay,
Would you like some meth?
so basically what this does is, yes, it will decrease the heart rate and it will decrease the BP. Basically, get some back up to normal levels. If
On
they have a
three,
high
we're gonna give
heart
it to
rate and
Red.
or have a high BP. I'm trying not to laugh so fucking hard right now.
I was just waiting on 3.
3.
Okay. Son of a bitch. All right, so no. All right,
I'm gonna laugh if
gentlemen.
you just fall over dead one of these days.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Next up, bring out your good old-fashioned morphine.
Morphin.
More for
Yeah,
time.
all right. Exactly.
The feel good.
Yeah, basically, you could also label this as good shit. I don't care. You can label it as that.
Okay.
I'm making the fucking rules.
While we're going over this, let's do the so the ammonium carbonate, you cannot overdose on that one. Epinephrine, it takes 4.
Yeah,
or
it takes
4.4. So just 4 flat, right?
Yeah.
That'll make you OD. The metoprolol is approximately 3.
So he can only take one more and he's dead.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And then the morphine is 3.8. So we'll call that 3 as well. And then
all right. Okay, so basically, morphine suppresses pain. You know, makes him feel fucking good. Makes him high as a fucking kite. Let's get that straight.
So do we take their weapon from them?
Okay, I would not necessarily do that, but if you can, if they're down, don't even worry about their fucking weapon. You're there to just to fucking revive them.
I'm just saying, once they get up and I give them morphine, it's because like in real world, when you give morphine, you take their weapon away from them.
We'll take their fucking weapon away from them if we need to. I mean, fuck. I'm not trying to have a fucking high-speed motherfucker high on fucking morphine.
Gotcha.
I mean, those are the best ones.
Yeah, they're the best ones until they fucking start shooting at you.
Sie heiden
And now my stream's banned in Germany. Wonderful.
Yeah, we have already started the fucking cancellation a long time ago. Might as well just fucking continue going with it.
All right.
The good old Narcan, which is basically
naloxone. You can't OD on that one.
No, you cannot OD on this one. But in common words, we'll just go ahead and call this Narcan because it really is Narcan.
It is for an OD.
Exactly. Thank you, Doc, for pointing that out.
And the thing about it, it's not even a fucking needle. Like Narcan is not a needle. It's just you shoot it and you put it in their nose. Yeah, you put it in their nose.
And you spray it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Ghost currently don't have it. Ghost wrong fucking one. It's gonna be the bluish kind of purplish.
Oh, I know. I know. I just have this one ready for the next one.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, basically helps you take care of the OD. Mind you, if they start ODing, you have 30 seconds to give this to them until they're fucking dead. I shit you not.
Yeah, you got to give that shit to them quickly, or else they will fucking just cease all functions.
Now, our hold up.
Phenylephrine.
Thank you. I'm butchering these fucking.
I always call it analephrine.
Bleeding, infuses increases BP. Basically, this will increase their blood pressure. Let's say, okay, they got a blood pressure going around 70 to 60. That's when you're in the fucking danger zone. If you want to get their BP back up, you hit them with this.
You can only give 2 of those before they will start to overdose.
Exactly. Mind you, go ahead and do it within a span of around a minute. So, like, let's say 2 minutes go by, you can give them this again if they need to. But in the meantime, if they're dropping, their BP's dropping, just perform CPR. Keep that fucking chest. Keep pressing on that fucking chest, all right? That's how it goes. Ghost, you look like you're humping the fucking ground right now. What the fuck's going on?
He's curtsying you. He's curtsying you. That's a show of respect in his nation.
Okay. All right, I get that. All right, so let's get into vital range. You can go ahead and put away your guys' medications, since we understand that now. Ghost, do you really want a tango?
I pressed the wrong button.
Okay, you're my fucking DJ.
This is the button I meant to press.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's put this.
I'm just kidding.
Right.
I'm kidding.
I know.
It's all fun and games.
All right. So our vital range. So I'm gonna call it a name to go ahead and start. Doc, go ahead and start on the vital range.
All right, I'm there now. All right, vital range. Blood volumes are categorized into 6 classes. Normal, class 1 hemorrhage, loss 30%. Class 2 hemorrhage, loss 30%. Wait, what? Oh, less than 30. I'm sorry. That was the less sign. less than 30%. Hemorrhage 2 lost 30%. Class 3 hemorrhage lost 60%. Class 4 hemorrhage lost 80%. Fatal lost 100. The values of the Okay. The values of the vitals HR and BP are essential for getting a patient back up. When the cardiac arrest, only CPR may get the patient back up, but the success chance can be increased with epinephrine. A patient falls unconscious if either their resilience falls below 34/100 or their vital stats is at least less critical. Resilience will automatically recover if the vitals are stable, but can be sped up with ammonium carbonate, like epinephrine and Ace Medical. Ammonia carbonate has no effects as long as the vitals are stable.
All right, so what you just heard him just say there is basically that's how we're going to classify our hemorrhages. Class 1 being less than 30%, Class 2, 30%, Class 3, loss of 60%, Class 4, 80%, and then you got your fatal, which you're not going to fucking bring them back at that point. All right, so as you can see down in the States, we got cardiac arrest, stable, unstable, critical, cardiac arrest. All right, so how you determine if somebody's in this on a quick fly is normally, I'm going to let you know this, usually the bottom number, let's say, all right, guys around 100 over 70. 70 is usually what you're going to have your good number at. That's how you usually can tell. But for the most part, that's like a standardized BP around that area. So if they start dropping, if those numbers start getting closer, let's say, all right, guys I'm going to name this off right now. Let's go with you, Ghost. Go ahead and tell me. I got a guy that has a BP of shit. Let's go 51 over 34.
For his blood pressure?
For his BP. What kind of hemorrhage is it?
You said 51 over 34? He's class 3 and he's critical.
All right, good. All right, let's go ahead
Let me go get Major Allen.
All right, let's go ahead and do you, Shadow.
All right.
All right, let's say you got a guy roughly at, let's say, 48 over 34.
48 over 34. That would be unstable because it's more than critical, but it's less than unstable.
No, he said 48 over 34.
48.
You're looking at a heart rate. Look at the BP.
Oh, he would be critical.
Because he would be in a cardiac arrest, he'd be a level 4, and he would have a loss of 80% blood.
Okay, I see.
The way how you want to determine this kind of stuff is by basically on BP. BP is a big thing of categorizing. That's one of the major things you want to really look at first is BP and heart rate when you get up to a patient. Now, let's say guy's got a heart rate over 232. Okay, he's going into cardiac arrest right there. His heart rate's fucking going faster than fucking Usain Bolt. Going faster than fucking Usain Bolt, finishing a fucking race that Adolf Hitler couldn't even fucking do. Simple as that. And yes, I just made that fucking joke. Fuck it.
And you need to give him some morphine to bring it down. I mean, morphine to bring his, I kind of forgot because the other ones were bring it up.
Okay, so we're going to get back over to that. We're going to do that kind of thing. But if you really want to get down to it, the way how you can memorize that is you can go over that type of medicine and it can give you a list of what it does. For instance, if you go over to what we call meth, it basically says administered to patients with too high heart rates. That's what you would give them if they have that kind of heart rate. So once we get all over that, I'm gonna wait till Ghost comes back. But until we get into the guides for doing treatments, I got a different way I do a different way than how they put out here, but for the most part, we'll go ahead and just keep this as standard as possible until we start getting into the training grounds, and then you'll start performing on one another.
Oh, I gotta step away for a second. I gotta get the stuff out of the oven.
Yeah. We're going to take 5 real quick. I'm going to go ahead and go to the bathroom real quick.
I'm going to go grab a sweet tea. Ugh.
Can you hear me? Check 1, check 2. Hey, looky there. Huh. Anybody hear me? Check 1, check 2.
Alright, I'm back.
Sam.
My son doesn't know what's about to happen. He's playing Modern Warfare 2, and he's on the mission where Ghost dies.
Oh. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be sad.
Yeah. It's so sad.
This
Where the fuck is everybody?
I couldn't decide whether or not I wanted Dr. Pepper or sweet tea, so I grabbed both.
This is my Kimber I got at the house.
Ooh. Can't wait until I'm old enough to like actually buy a pistol. I have a pistol, but I'm not old enough to buy pistols or pistol ammunition. Which pisses me off, but I'm gonna be getting myself a 1911.
Today, Red Outlaw is teaching us how to do CLS. It's a good day. think Ghost is retarded. He keeps shooting. He keeps putting meth into Outlaw's arm. Hey, I'm having typing time.
Oh my gosh. I'm still streaming. Yep, I'm still streaming.
Today's CLS class is going well. I just wish Ghost would stop trying to kill our instructor with meth. There's so many things that we need to learn.
Alrighty.
When he's trying to kill people.
Wait, what the fuck happened?
I'm in here typing in my diary. I'm talking about.
What the fuck are you writing?
I was writing how fucking Ghost was trying to kill you with meth.
Ghost, the fuck?
He ain't here right now. Oh wait, there he is.
Where's the guy that you brought over here?
Yeah, where is he?
His loadouts didn't save, so he's trying to work on them.
Well, just doesn't come over here.
Oh,
I'll
Ghost, come
die
over
and
here
give
real
him
quick.
give him my loadout.
Ghost, stop moving, damn it. I knew I should never gave the recruits some medicine. I knew I should.
I gave him meth.
Did y'all give me something because
That's why
I can't?
he's on the tent right now.
What did y'all put in me?
He gave you something. I gave him meth.
I don't know what's going on. I'm feeling a little weird. Just a little weird.
I can't check you. Desk pop. Pow, pow, pow. He gave you something again.
Alright, guys, go ahead. Just sit down in your guys' chairs, please. Be nice to one another. I'm gonna go ahead and go over to Alan right now, get him over here. So please, that means including you, Ghost. Get
I
back
feel
in your
like
seat.
it would be better if we were all in the vehicle with you. I don't
let's
think
go
you
ahead and do
leaving.
that.
Yeah, I don't think leaving these knuckleheads by theirs, and that's
Get
counting
the
me.
Get
That's counting me.
Get in.
Well, hey
I
there,
can't-
bud. How you feeling?
What did you put in me?
I gave you the whole spectrum, and you're not dead.
He is
So
on the
congrats.
Spectrum show. He should be good.
It's because
I mean, I did have that
There's
conversation.
that guy right there.
Huh?
Oh, there's
Wait a damn
Major.
minute.
Major, hop in.
Major. You ever watch that movie Catch 22?
Yes.
The kid that's dad named him Major.
I made it.
About
Get
fucking
in,
time.
bitch.
Jesus Christ.
About time. No, guess what? You're walking.
Except for the other guy. I don't know who you are. You can... Okay. Sorry, guy.
Hey, let him in. Let him in.
Let him in. Come on.
If he can fit.
Not my
in,
fault
Spiral.
I have shitty internet.
I don't blame you.
I don't think he can get it. Here, I'll walk. You
I mean,
you
to
can
be
get in.
fair,
Come
I
on,
think
get on
I
my
had to
side.
install over 100 mods. I feel...
Brother, I don't want to
That
hear
had to
nothing
be.
about
I'm pretty sure I
cheating.
have 250 mods or something.
Actually, go make your loadout, Spiral. Go make your
Oh,
loadout.
I don't
It's
want to
over
hear
there.
nothing about no goddamn shitty ass internet. Brother, I got 3 megabytes per second download speed on a good second.
I got zero
Get in.
bytes per
I'm right
second, bro.
here.
Fair point.
I'm going 0
I've been
bytes a
down
second.
Fuck no, you.
You crap.
See, I knew that's what he was going to do, so I got on
He
the side.
failed. He failed. He crap.
All right. Get
Over.
out. Get into your seats.
That's my seat. Get out of my seat.
Goes.
How do you sit down?
What kind of fucking seats are these?
You just sit down.
It doesn't seem comfortable at all.
In the army, this is better than nothing.
Dude, I slept on a duffel bag pile at Bagram Air Force Base. Like, I don't want to hear about shit being uncomfortable.
I slept on the floor at an airport.
Like, you-
No duffel bag.
You could there's like 60.
Listen, I had to sleep on a bed.
All right.
I like how the gun
Listen
goes
up.
off and you still fucking talk afterwards when that was the message to shut the fuck up.
I know keyword gun goes off means shut the fuck up. Pay attention.
Hey, your LT's
I can't
lost.
take this serious with Ghost fucking hanging outside. Ghost, get the fuck in here.
Was you looking at the map again and got lost? Didn't know where to go. You was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get on the tent.
All right, gentlemen, go ahead. People that are not here, go ahead and pull up the Ace Medical. It's going to be in the battalion announcement. It's going to be a little bit up, but you can find them. Go ahead and get them up. Doc, what the fuck are you doing?
Killing the vehicle because it was still on for me. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, that's fine.
But I didn't even interrupt your speaking.
That's fine. That's fine. But anybody that was not here in the first half, we'll go over it again. Just a little sneak peek of it so that y'all get affiliated, y'all get well with it. But go ahead and it's the Ace Medical. It's going to be in our battalion announcement. It's going to be a little bit up where it should say Ace Medical. To scroll past all the V1s and V2s and all that in Ranger School, another V1 and V2 and cool shit and Ghost and Poison going at each other in DMs and all that. And of course, Ball getting pissed off because we just did a class on Ace Medical, which I kind of had a feeling this was going to happen, so that's why I was preparing for this. It's going to be right below our chemical warfare threat, which we will go into that as well.
Ooh.
Because we're going to have some real fun with that.
I wouldn't have said anything. I would just let see who had their gas mask on and let them die.
Oh.
I always have a gas mask with me.
We're going to make sure of something. I'm not telling you when I'm going to do it. I'm going to... Ghost? I know the guy that put in the chemical warfare tactics does not have a gas mask right now. I know he does not. I should make you do a laugh. I should, but I'm not going to.
You do realize that gas mask is not, if I remember correctly, gas mask is not part of my SOP. It's part of y'all's.
Hey, technically you can make him do that, Outlaw, because you're cadre and he's under your command right now, even though he's an officer.
I'm not going to do that to him. I'm not going to do that to him.
Because I have smoked a fucking captain before.
I'm not going to do that.
Wait, are you talking about Rookie?
Because here's the thing.
No, in fucking real life.
Oh, shit.
He's going to have... No, because here's the thing. He's going to have a class here in a minute that's coming up real soon. And I'm not trying to get fucking smoked. So I'm going to be on the good boy side real quick. As for anyone that's lower than a corp...
class coming up.
I thought you had a class coming up.
No, you're thinking of me, big dog.
Oh, I'm looking at Major.
What you teaching?
I'm teaching everything about logistics and coordination and whatnot.
Dude, you sound like you are an expert in that shit. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. Like, I trusted you right then. Like, he was like, I'm gonna teach y'all about logistics. Fuck yeah, dude. I know this motherfucker knows how to do some shit.
I'm sorry. The minute I heard it, I was like, all trust is in his hands right now.
That man sounds like he drives trucks for a living. I don't care what. Just
put away the BS gas canister.
This
It's
motherfucker,
a smoke grenade.
this motherfucker over here, I can
It's
already
a
tell in the
smoke.
fucking quartermaster's hut, he has like 2 cases of Jack Daniels. Just waiting on a good trade.
All right, so, gentlemen that which you just joined, please let me know when you have the Ace Medical thing up and running. Let me know.
It is up for me.
All right, Squirrel, is it up for you? Squirrel?
Maybe you gotta shoot again and get him to talk.
I got.
I think you missed.
Oh no, I am right nearby his fucking earlobe. I gave him a Donald Trump special.
Oh, I can shoot. Oh, I was gonna say I can shoot from sitting down. Fuck, that shit's cool.
It is cool. I do agree.
But I couldn't.
All right. So, a little bit of a background check. for, of course, you, Major, and all that, since I'm going to say welcome to join the class. I'm Corporal Red Outlaw. I am the head honcho for the medical platoon as well as the medical company. I'm also the company medic for Coyote. So we're going to go ahead and run back our good old-fashioned medication. So one of our first things, I'll get him.
You get who?
I'll get the guy to ask for TP.
Oh, I didn't even see somebody ask for fucking TP. Everybody just turn around and look at him when he spawns him in. You're late, bud.
All right, Spiral, go ahead and get into a seat.
Oh, look at this guy. He's a Haji.
Down. All right, appreciate it. All right, so back to the class. Ghost, I'm looking at you. I see you.
What am I fucking doing? I'm sitting here, bro.
I know. I see you.
Do not stick anything else in my arm, please.
Oh, it's not gonna go in your arm this time.
I'm gonna say he just gave you free range to put it anywhere else.
Didn't say nothing about that ass, boy.
So, basically, I'm going to have Doc come up here, Doc, since you are my PJ.
OG. Extra
Okay.
crispy.
All right. I don't want to hear it. I will make you do laps. All right. So, Doc, can you please go on ahead and pull out the amino chloride?
Okay, stop. My controller's actually about to vibrate off the freaking table.
I've got to hotkey it again because I don't got it hotkeyed.
All right.
There he is. All right.
All right. Major, come up here for a minute. Once you get familiarized with this.
This will make you eat people's face.
Okay, that right there is amino chloride. That will wake up somebody that is uncon. Basically, if a bullet whips by their fucking head and they're unconscious, you give them this. Now, mind you, this has an OD factor as well. Do you know what OD means?
Overdose.
Exactly. Fucking A.
This is
I
a
love
truck
that shit.
driver. I think you should know
Actually,
what that
this
is.
does not have an OD, but a couple of other stuff does have ODs. This, as I just mentioned before, will bring back somebody from unconsciousness. A, you cannot give them this when they're injured, but you could give them this when you give them epi. You can give them epi, and then you can give them this, and they'll wake the fuck back up. I've done the testing. Now, epi, what he's got in his hand, could be identified by the yellow tip. This does have an OD factor. This is around 4 things of epi will give you OD. Everybody in the room sees it. Everybody in the room knows it. I like that. I like seeing that. Now, next up, our good old-fashioned meth, which is distinguished by the white. This, of course, will decrease HR, which HR meaning heart rate, and BP meaning blood pressure. This has an OD of around 3, whereas the epi will give an increased revive chance, increased heart rate, and increased BP. Now, Doc, do you mind bringing out the morphine, or as I like to quote it, the good shit?
Now, right here.
Thank you. Now, morphine, we all know it. Anybody that was in the military knows it. Suppresses pain, makes people feel good.
I'm back.
Of course, this decreases HR and decreases BP. Actually, shoot, Squirrel, since you just came back, come over here for a minute.
Okay.
Get right over here next by Doc.
Okay.
All right, what you are seeing is morphine. This, of course, will suppress pain, but it will also decrease HR and BP. Do you know what HR and BP means?
Heart rate is for HR.
Heart rate and blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for answering that question. Spiral. Fucking A. I love that.
What can I say, man? I'm the whiskey team guy. Man.
Fuck yeah.
Real life whiskey?
No, I'm 16. Can't join it, I wish.
Oh, you sound like you're fucking 20. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no shit.
I thought you were about to steal my biscuits.
So, this has an OD. Do you know what OD means, Squirrel?
Overdose.
Exactly. Fucking A again. I fucking love that shit. Now,
Who keeps
this will give you...
touching me?
Alright, can we stop touching, please? Alright, so with our morphine, they'll give us 4 of those will equal OD. Now, Doc, do you mind pulling up the Narcan?
Yeah.
Now, Narcan can be distinguished by the purplish bluish tip.
There you go, guys.
This could be only administered once somebody is an OD'd. Now, mind you, you have 30 seconds to give them this, or else they full-on fatal. You're not bringing their ass back. And trust me, I've done the testing. It's 30 fucking seconds. It goes by fucking quick. Now, see, this does not have an OD because, well, fuck it. It's fucking Narcan, for fuck's sakes.
In real life, don't give somebody Narcan twice.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll just, make them feel lots of shit. Basically, alright, pull up the last one, which is our fucking gonna butcher it again.
Anophrephrine.
Thank you. Fuck. I am so fucking sorry about that.
Am I the only one that caught that alongside fuck?
Nah, I got it already.
I knew what he said, but I just wouldn't roll with it. Fuck it.
Oh my god.
What the f...
Okay, let's just go ahead and put this as fucking Uptown Funk BP. Alright, basically this will slow down bleeding and transfusions, increasing BP. Basically increasing the blood pressure. This, of course, does have an OD of around 3. So, a lot of our things have ODs. Now, I'm going to do a pop quiz on y'all about that. Real quick. List me the names of each of those products of which they have an OD. I'm going to give out a name to somebody to answer that question. And I'm going to start off with Squirrel.
Morphine.
Or, actually, no, Squirrel, you were not here. Hold on. Let me get you
can probably name
Major.
Yes.
Go ahead and list me the items of which they have an OD.
Morphine, epinephrine, the anal paraphenylin, and the other one with the white tip, the meth.
Yes, correct.
I like how I got everybody to call it anal meth for now.
Fuck it, we're gonna
I mean,
roll
my
with
personal
Fuck
name for it is the
Roll
green
off
dick
tongue.
pill.
You know
There's
what?
actually a reason why I call it that, because when you put that in them, it messes up their stomach and does cause diarrhea.
Okay,
So we'll just give them the diarrhea. You know what, the green fucking pill. There.
so it's a laxative?
No, it's just see what it does to the body to try to, because like a lot of this stuff has adverse effects to it, like side effects to it. But like every time I've heard somebody give the phenylphephrine to someone, it has messed up their stomach and made them shit later, like have really watery shits.
What would you say the scientific name was?
Phenylphephrine.
Phenylphephrine?
Phenylphephrine.
Oh goddamn.
What the fuck? Ghost, what are you doing?
Taking a shit.
He gave some phenylphephrine.
Get the fuck. If you're gonna shit over there in the barracks, we got a porta house next time.
Right here. Okay, got it.
I have to say it slow because I fuck it up, but it's
Why is there a beer bottle
phenylphephrine.
right here?
Because I've been fucking drinking since you've not been here.
We've pushed Doc to
Without
become an
me?
alcoholic in the last fucking hour.
Now, everybody, please take your seats back again. Doc, appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Fucking amazing to have my fucking PJ doing that. Why the fuck is this person doing a full-blown fucking head?
He's an ostrich. He identifies as an
Fucking
ostrich.
hey, retard, come back over here.
Is that their version of CRS? Like, what the hell?
Have a seat, goober.
If you think about it, he looks like CRS too. Because he does the same shit.
Sorry for my mentally challenged patient.
Oh god.
All right. Every time I start to fire a round in the air, that means everybody shut up. I will mention that now. All right. Now we're gonna get into vital range.
Doc, move your fat ass to the left a little bit so I can see the instructor.
Alright, Jose.
I really should have just put fucking tables together. I knew I should have just put fucking tables together.
Is that better?
You just caused an earthquake, but yeah, sure.
What's up?
It's fine. Fuck it. All right. So our vital ranges. Basically, this is just determining how our vital ranges will be, but such as BP and our heart rate. Now we got different types of hemorrhages. We got our normal, then we got our class 1 hemorrhage, which is less than 30% blood loss. Class 2 will be loss of 30% blood loss. Class 3, loss of 60. Class 4, loss of 80, which is where you're really hitting the fucking danger zone. Fucking Major's already pulling up the fucking pose of danger zone already. So is Doc. Fuck's sakes. And then, of course, we have fatal, which is 100% blood loss. Yeah, they're not fucking coming back. Don't even worry about them. Fucking, we'll give them benefits. We'll give their family benefits. That's how it rolls in the military.
Just 3 days from retirement.
Man.
Damn, it fucking sucks, let me tell you. Alrighty, so scrolling a little bit down, then we got the status of cardiac arrest, stable, unstable, critical, and of course, again, cardiac arrest.
Okay, hold on. Outlaw, a genuine question. Are we doing this for an operation or no? Because I just joined. Genuine question.
Oh, you're not. Are you part of the 11?
No, he's one of Vipers.
He's one of Vipers?
Yeah, I'm a Viper member, dude.
Okay. Well, this is for the 11th Airborne. This is their CLS class as well as the TCC class as well. But, I mean, if you want to be part of it, go on through it. I'll appreciate that. If you don't want to, I mean, you can go ahead and do whatever you want.
No, I'm still listening, man. I'm not gonna be a bitch about it. I'm still listening. I'm done.
All right, that's perfectly fine.
That's a good man right there.
That is, indeed. I fucking like that shit. All right, so our first cardiac arrest, which is going to be on the top, our HR, of course, is going to be greater than 220. Basically saying their fucking heart rate's going faster than fucking Usain Bolt. Even if Usain Bolt was high on fucking meth or cocaine, I don't give a shit. Also, their BP would be high as well, higher than 284 and 189. That includes, they're going to be differentiating. So basically, if it's higher than 284 on the top, and if it's higher than, and if it's on the bottom, if it's higher than 189. Also, a little bit of heads up, if anybody wants to become a medic and all that, including this also goes for you, my fellow PJ, always look at the BP and heart rate frequently, because those things could go fuck all everywhere in any fucking scenario. Because as a medic and all that shit, you got to be quick on your fucking feet and get them up fast as possible without fucking them up. Do I make myself clear on that?
Yeah, Captain.
I like how I heard one sound off.
What?
I thought you were talking to you, boy.
Talking to all y'all. I want to sound off.
What?
Yeah.
You know what, Ghost? Do me a favor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that not the sound off that you wanted?
No. I want you to go into barracks and go ahead and write a fucking love poem right now.
Hold on.
But it made you laugh.
Hold on. Okay, here you go. Here.
But it made you laugh.
I don't give a shit.
I'll just, you know what? Fuck this.
Go.
My tent.
Sie heiden Österreich.
Oh, shit.
But you fell to the death.
Now we're banned in Germany again. Thank you.
I want you to write some fucking love poem, and I want you to come back to me in the next 2 minutes and tell me what you fucking got.
I was just trying to write you a love song.
Doc's nuts, so he'll love me again.
I feel sexually assaulted. I did not consent. But he is sucking the fuck out of it.
All right. Let's go ahead. Everybody quiet down. All right, Ghost, come back out here. What the fuck you got for that love poem? I want to hear this shit.
Hold on, stand by.
Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna sit right here because I cannot see because this fucking big Bertha sitting ass in front of me. Holy shit. Give me a second.
You're the one with the biggest fucking backpack known to man.
Bitch, a backpack is not a body part, you fat fuck.
Hold on,
You fat fuck.
I'm actually handling some shit.
I have the same character you have, you fucking Neanderthal.
All right. Spiral, go ahead and sit back down over there. You can be able to see now. No offense, Doc.
Body shaming motherfucker. No, I'm playing. I don't give a shit.
All right, Ghost, come up to class real quick. I want to hear this love poem.
I want you to do it.
Don't make me do this, Doc.
Right here, Brian.
I'm doing shit.
I want you right here.
I'm doing shit. Don't make me do this.
Okay.
Come on, little princess.
First of all, you need to watch your mouth before I fuck you up. Second of all, I'm talking to First Sergeant. And it's coming from the seal. Why the fuck is... Oh, God. Continue, Doc. Don't let me fucking stop you.
Okay. Got that.
It's the only time you're ever going to hear that.
Yeah, I know. Honestly. That's what she said. Alright, so back to what I was saying. So yeah, their heart rate's going that high. Go ahead and hit them with the chorus. Actually, you know what? Let's make that actually the quiz right now. Alright. I'm going to do this for my PJ right here. So, PJ, if we have a patient at which he has a heart rate of over 220 and he's got a BP of over 284 over 189, what are we going to give him to get his heart rate and his BP down?
Can I answer it?
No, this is for my PJ only.
Sorry, my headset's fucking having some fucking issues. I can barely hear you. I'm trying to fix it real quick. Well, say what you said. Say what you were saying again.
So, if we have a patient in which he is in cardiac arrest, in which he's got a heart rate of over 220, and he's got a BP over 284, 189,
yeah.
What are we going to give him to lower his heart rate as well as the BP?
Lower the heart rate plus the BP? Well, you could give him two things. You can give him the meth or you can give him the morphine.
Fucking A. That's what I like to hear.
Wouldn't morphine work more? Correct if I'm wrong, I'm just taking a guess here.
Well,
okay.
has an added effect of pain suppressor.
The metoprolol is actually designed to do it. The morphine decreasing the BP and the heart rate is actually just a kind of side effect of
It's a
it.
side effect.
It
So
doesn't
really,
decrease
what
it
you
as
would
much.
So really what
I
you
see.
would use is use the math.
Okay, I see.
Stick 'em with the white shit.
Basically, yes.
What?
Be white or red.
That's
All
what
right,
the...
So, Major, I'm going to go ahead and throw a question at you now. All right. We have a guy that's got a class 3 hemorrhage. His heart rate's under 30. And his BP is under 51, 34. What are we going to give him to get up his heart rate as well as his BP?
Let's see. It's got to be the... It's the epinephrine, ain't it? It's the one that does, gives him the wake up so they can revive better. The crack 'em up, wake 'em up package thing. The what do you call it? Ammonium.
Ammonium, or you can also call it as bath salts.
Oh, okay. That's a lot easier. Bath salts and some epinephrine.
You ain't wrong on those two kinds of questions, but amino you cannot use when injured. So really what you would use is, of course, epinephrine, but you cannot use it as well as injured. So the way how you would increase somebody's HR, really, honestly, truly, is A, doing CPR, because of course you're pumping the chest, it's going to increase the heart rate, it's going to get back up, you know what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
And then of course you would give them the methylene. Or, god damn, fuck, I'm fucking
freaking, just give him the green tip.
Green tip, thank you, fuck.
Green tip,
To
freaking.
increase BP.
Yep.
And what was green tip again?
The phenylphyrine or whatever it's called, the analphyrine or whatever we're calling it.
Phenylphyrine.
The one with the long, complicated
Phenylphyrine.
name.
Okay, phenylphyrine. There.
Phenylphyrine.
But doesn't that just only increase the what is that, the BR blood rate?
It increases the blood pressure, and then you perform CPR to get the heart rate up.
Now see, those two will help out in case if a person has lower than 30 and lower than 51 over 34.
But wouldn't epinephrine be the way to go on something like that though? Instead of those two?
Okay, so the thing with epinephrine, with this kind of ACE medical, you can only give that to somebody if they're not too injured. So really, can't really use it. So the only way you could really do is give them CPR and give them the phenyl.
Okay, I got you now.
So, okay, basically we gone over.
Doc, I'll be back soon. I gotta go to the 11th server real quick.
All right, you're free to go. You can do that. Just let me know when you're gonna come back.
This is all on film anyway, so the whole class, I can send y'all a link to the stream if y'all want.
Yeah, that's fine. So, all right, now we're gonna go into our guides for doing treatment. This is where the fun's gonna fucking begin, gentlemen. So, if you look at the way how it starts, first thing you're going to be starting with in case of a casualty is what is the number one thing? I want everybody sounding off on it.
Stop bleeding.
Stop bleeding is correct.
Oh wait! Are you talking like body part? Or are you talking like what are we supposed to stop
This
from
is
like
in the guide.
No,
you don't have the guide.
The first step.
You don't have it. So
treatment.
the ACE medical, it's got a guide for doing treatment. Well, number one thing is stop the bleeding, of course. Drug
that shit. Yeah. Okay.
Applying tourniquets and all that. In case shit goes down.
Okay. Genuine question: what the fuck actually applies those in this game anymore? Who does that?
I know. Listen, I'm pushing that forward. Everybody carries a fucking tourniquet, bandages, and saline.
Oh, I carry everything. I don't carry tourniquets specifically. I'm sorry for interrupting. Keep going.
That's fine. So yeah, basically, first thing you're gonna do is make sure. All right. Actually, let's do this as a demonstration real quick. Shadow, come up here. Go ahead and go into the lay injured position real quick for me. Don't you mind?
Yep.
All right. So the way how we're going to start this off is very particularly simple. Let's say this guy's bleeding, and we don't really have an idea where he's bleeding from. First thing I'm always going to check, and Doc should always know this. Okay, yeah, partially you would look at the legs somewhat first, but really what you would look at first is the head and the chest. Head and chest are going to be mostly where all your vital organs are going to be at.
Fuck me.
Holy
shit.
It's a snowstorm.
Shit. Jesus
well,
Christ,
I was told there was people over there, but there was no one in the server, so.
Jesus Christ, he gave us a fucking flashbang.
Like, in real life, you can't do what you need to do to check them, but usually...
You just made me meet Jesus in, like, 2 seconds. Fuck.
It's just snow.
Usually you would
What did y'all injure him?
grab your hands and go to any crevice he's got and swipe all the way down from his crotch to his feet on both sides, his armpit to his arms. You would run your arms underneath to check for any kind of... You're looking for wetness, and then that's the quickest way in here. You're just You're going to check the injuries, check them, make sure that it's going to tell you what's wrong. It's going to be doing that exact thing in real life, but it's going to do it in a couple of seconds by checking the injuries.
Yeah.
So
Like,
basically,
the best way
you'd be going down the limbs and under his chest rig on his body, and you'd be saying, as you swipe down his right arm, no blood, no wound, right? As you inspect your hands, you'd go to the left arm, same thing, under the chest rig, right? But you can't really do that in the game. It'd be fucking dope if you could.
Oh, yeah.
The best way I can describe it in real life, it's like you're giving guys an extended pat down at the TSA, just real quick. TSA pat down.
Yeah, honestly. So
If you think about it.
So really how we would do this is, first two things we're going to look at is head and chest area. That's really where all the major things we're going to really work at. Then we're going to go head, start with left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just give us a quick variation of where the person's going to be injured at. Now, if you see blood on their arms and all that, you go ahead. Let's say he's got a fucking blood wound stain right on his left leg. All right, first major thing. No.
I'm alright if you shoot me. I don't care.
Because you will kill him if we do that right here. So basically, let's say, all right, he's got a blood stain wound on his left leg. All right, first thing we're going to do is just check head, chest, and then we're going to go straight to the left leg.
Such mirrors are getting brighter.
It's getting brighter.
Like, I can't... Oh, my
brighter.
gosh.
Jesus.
I literally could not see anything but myself. The ground was completely white.
Fucking clicked the wrong one.
Yeah, it feels like my eyes got gonorrhea
take the car real
now.
quick. Is that alright?
All right. Yeah, you can go ahead and take the car. I don't care. Go ahead. I ain't using it. So basically, back to what I was saying. Yeah, you see a blood stain on the left leg. You go ahead, do head, chest, left leg. Because if he's not bleeding from his head or his chest, then you're gonna apply this. You're gonna apply this onto his leg. If he's bleeding from his leg and you got to worry about his chest and head first, apply a tourniquet so it gives him enough time. Then go ahead.
I got a fucking Joe right here that I'm in control of. We can actually do this.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. I'll do this.
If you want.
Let's go ahead. All right, let's go right over here. I'm going to make this a lot more simple.
Are we going to practice, like, using Narcan and stuff?
Y'all are going to do whatever y'all need to do to wake my ass up.
Alright. I just got a whole backpack full of medical supplies, so...
I would keep the gear on if you're gonna...
keep the gear on.
That stuff, our guns will kill you in one shot. Put that stuff back on.
At least put chest plate back on.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Ghost, come with me. I'm going to show you the distance I want you to be at.
He said Ghost follow him, so... Hey,
What's
let's make sure real quick. Does everybody have all your medical equipment before we start doing shit?
I have everything.
Negative, I don't. Where do you get it from?
So there's some boxes right over here. Just grab like the M5 medical backpack and just get everything. Like get 10 or 15 of everything.
Gas.
Don't worry about him. Alright,
Corporal.
Go ahead. Alright, you got your medical stuff and all that? Alright, cool.
Yes, Corporal. Major Allen's getting his right now.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, let me go check on Doc for a minute. We're gonna go ahead and stand next by... Go ahead and stand next by him, because I'm gonna fire at him.
Okay.
The minute he goes down, I want y'all to go ahead and perform.
Alright. Okay, so... Shadow.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so Shadow...
Okay. I had to swap to my spare.
Okay, so Doc, I want you to go ahead and go over to where our lovely Ghost is. You're gonna go over there with Squirrel and Shadow. I've already given you a run. We already gave you a rundown of how
What is going on?
What am I doing? Am I shooting them?
No, you're not gonna shoot him. Not gonna shoot. Hey, Ghost, can you hold off on the nays real quick? All right. So.
Shadow, come here.
basically how we're gonna do this, since we already did a ran through of how to run the medical and all that stuff.
So
Me and you.
I got Epi,
and all that.
Metropol,
You're gonna go ahead and take these
the long
guys.
name,
I'm gonna shoot him,
morphine,
and you're just gonna go ahead and start
tourniquet, and bandage in my hotbar. Get everything that I didn't mention so we can give them everything whenever.
Alright, let me find saline.
So, like, while I'm bandaging his wounds, you can give him morphine or
bath
give him
salts.
saline. Yeah.
So you have, you have morphine, you're gonna need Narcan.
I have morphine, the
Green pill.
phenylphrine, the one with the long name with the green tip, Metropol with the white tip, Epi with the kind of green tip, and I have not even close, or what was it? Hold on. Yeah, just morphine. I was trying to remember the fucking name.
All right, so the people I want to start off with first. Shadow, you're going to go ahead and run with Duck. You're going to perform the medical operation once I shoot him. Squirrel, you're going to go ahead and overview it, all right? Just to give you a general basis. So, guys, go ahead and go over to where Ghost is right now. Get yourselves ready.
He thought I was just going to stand here and make it easy? Nah. You got to hit a moving
Just
target.
pop his ass in the head.
That would kill me.
Yep.
I
And
bet I could save you.
I
Doc
mean-
would still save you. Are you doubting Doc? Are you doubting
I would say
the Doc?
start with
Wait, do you even have a?
fucking
You have a
arm
flight
and
there,
a
huh?
leg wound.
I
It's
don't
the
know. He said
fucking.
he was shooting you.
It's the shitty fucking.
Squirrel, I'll get back so he doesn't accidentally shoot you, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna shoot you with the 45. I guarantee that's what's about to happen.
I think he's fucking what's his name said he was shooting him.
I want to try out that 1911.
We're set whenever you're ready to shoot him.
Oh, someone else is coming with him.
Oh, he was bringing somebody. That's what he was doing.
Oh, it's Major
Oh,
Allen.
Major Allen. Yeah, he was getting
Hello,
his
sir.
medical gear.
Major.
So I went ahead and gave Major Allen my bag, which has all the medical stuff which you're going to be needed. So, all right, I'm going to drop Squirrel. I'm going to go ahead and drop you this bag as well. It's got all the medical stuff which it will be using.
Oh, okay. I had this. It just had like 10 of everything.
Yeah, I want you
I
to
have
pick that
2
up.
of everything, and then like 4 morphine, 4 epinephrine.
Got a medical kit?
I got enough for now. I don't have like a full-on medical kit, but I got at least 2 of everything, so that should be enough.
All right, Doc, you got a medical kit on you? Stand by.
Man, I got 20 of everything.
You got
That man is a
kit,
medical
Bill?
kit.
Yeah, I got a medical kit. Yeah,
Cool.
I just don't have it hot barred.
All right, so go ahead, Shadow, Doc. Go ahead and get yourselves ready on this side right here. Major Allen and Squirrel, go ahead, and you're just going to be right behind them right here, off to the side. And then once they start performing, you can go ahead and overview them. Please do not get in their way because every second's going to count. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and shoot Ghost over here.
Just come closer and do it with a fucking pistol. Just do flesh wounds for right now. Arm, leg.
All right. Flesh wound time. All right, go for it.
Oh, you're gonna check?
Check injuries, heavy-
I'm checking injuries right now.
heavy bleeding,
Alright,
class
you got
1
heavy
injuries.
bleeding.
Here, let's
Alright,
just step
so
back like
I got
this,
tourniquet.
Put out a tourniquet. Alright, I'm administering.
I'm getting his left leg.
Saline. Alright, I'm administering saline now. Oh, what shit he's
Yep.
moving?
He's still got heavy bleeding. Look for
Check other
You're good.
leg.
I'll stay right here.
bandaging left leg again. What's his chest looking like?
Heavy bleeding, class 1 hammer, tourniquet applied, saline bag applied. So he's got, yep, you stop the
goes
bleeding, his
late
bleeding
injury.
has stopped. Saline, yep, he's stable.
What is
at
that,
this
in
time.
idle?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's stable this time. Bleeding has
Very
stopped.
bottom.
Saline back body.
There
He's
we
getting
go.
his,
So,
Now I just
Alright.
need morphine.
There's one thing we do here as well. Doc, once you give him the morphine, you can go ahead and give him the morphine right now. And then right after we do this, pull out your medical kit.
I got a hot bar. And there it is. Well,
All right, I'm gonna turn to you now. That way you got full purchase of my body.
Then go
Heal
ahead
limbs.
and take that medical kit and heal limbs, heal torso, anything that needs to be healed. Then that will give us a better
Shadow move.
estimate.
Sorry. Hey, when I check injury, it tells.
that needs to be healed.
Says. Huh, I didn't notice that whenever you check injuries, it says that Doc applied morphine.
Yeah, it tells you
Yeah.
at what time. Because that's what you would do in real life. You would apply the morphine to him, put it on his right collar, and put a time and date. Put a time you put it on. So that
All right.
way, that's what keeps overdosing from happening. Because once he leaves here, and he goes back on the chopper to go back to the flight line, and they start working on him over there. They are going to check that to make sure they don't give him another dose, because that's how it OD.
Now, see, what works with this new Ace Medical, if you check injuries right now, also, guys, go ahead and check injuries on them. You can see
Oh, yeah, it says morphine injector, Doc.
yeah, you can see that he gave him what he needed. So that's a good little heads up right there for you. All
I
right,
think it gives
now.
him in-game time.
All right, now I'm gonna go
It
ahead
does
and heal.
give you in-game time.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal Ghost up real quick, and then I want Major Allen and Squirrel to perform the next one.
So that was a nice opportunity to apply
I would do
tourniquet
the
because that was
same
heavy
thing.
bleeding too.
Real quick.
I would do the same thing, but I would put the round in the
All right,
arm
real
and then both legs.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Alright,
gonna do.
so
That
I
way
have
I'll-
Shoot him in the left leg, and you shoot him in the right.
medical kit
No, I
out,
got him.
Get everything else so we can kind of work on them at a faster pace, alright?
Spiral, don't do anything.
Yeah, which one you want me to do? Bandage and tourniquet and
Bandage,
shit?
tourniquet, saline, the white,
Hey,
the
listen, guys.
all white one.
Hey, listen, guys. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
All right.
It's a good idea that you're doing this kind of way, but here's the thing: when you're out on a convoy or out in an op, and somebody's down, you're not gonna know what they're gonna be having. So you gotta always expect the unexpected. That's why medics, you usually want to get to know each other, so that way you can coordinate and go, okay, he's got this. You go ahead and tell him, all right, I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna start that. So the way how Doc
Wait,
and Shadow
Spiral,
did,
come here. Is that a fucking
you see how they were
camo?
communicating while they were performing? They went ahead and said, Doc said, all right, I'm applying tourniquet right now, okay? Or I'm applying saline.
moving.
Shadow says, all right, I'm going to go ahead and hit tourniquet.
Oh,
Any
shit.
of those kinds of sorts, you want to continue communication, because communication is going to be fucking key on this.
Yeah, it's my medical loadout.
Yeah. Just stand off to the side, because they're...
As I like to
I'm
say,
not
communication
gonna
is key
I'm
when
not
it comes to
gonna
medical.
Actually,
Usually
the
the
red,
usually the
whatever.
first.
do whatever kind of wound pattern you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do anymore. That way it'll spice it up and change it up.
Yeah, that's fine.
And so the best way to do that is the first medic on that gets to the body. That's the guy that leads. That's the guy that you listen to him. He has control of the situation. So like when the first one gets down there, the first thing you need to do is be checking for injuries. Then the second one is like, all right, you tell the other guy, all right, this is the injuries I got. He grabs out, starts doing it. Then you start applying whatever you need to apply. Because it's never going to be the same thing every time. Preparing for it is just going to mess it up, because you're going to be preparing for something, and then you get there and it's not it is, and it's just going to have you all like tripping balls. The best thing to do is just go in there and just get the muscle memory down and get communicate like we were saying, and just have one guy in charge trying to do it.
Thank you
Yep,
for putting
you're
that out
leading the
there, Doc. I very much appreciate that.
Oh, you are.
Am I the only one hearing like a weird crackle from his mic? Or
No, he's got a weird
it's-
crackle. It's fine.
It's probably it's the spare one I got. My other one's on the charger. My
Alright,
Bluetooth one.
so,
Yeah.
alright, so Major Allen, Squirrel, get ready on standby, alright?
Squirrel, you're leading it.
Alright.
and heal him up right now. Oh, he's already healed. All right, cool. Oh, I'm definitely making sure now to hit somewhere.
I saw exactly where that one went.
I'm going left side, you take right.
Let me call one ball Willie here.
A lot of times go by, no one's communicating.
Guys, communication key. I need to hear it.
You want me to put an epi? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead and put epi.
Alright.
You're leading us off, dog. I'm listening to you.
Still,
start giving
Major
bandages.
Allen, communication is key. You want to coordinate against each other. Go ahead and be like, hey, I got this. All right, cool, I got this. You don't want to fucking sit there and just be like all quiet and shit.
Alright, checking for tourniquet. Alright. He has a class 2 hemorrhage.
Left arm's bandaged down.
Alright. Which one do I give him for hemorrhage?
I'm not sure. Do we got saline on?
Yeah, just give him saline. There's not saline yet. Here, hold on.
Saline's on.
Alright. It is a...
Injecting morphine.
Yeah. Okay, so his hemorrhage is going down. That's what you do for a hemorrhage. You give saline. All right.
I'm gonna let you know right now. If this was a class 4, he would already be dead.
Due to the morphine.
Nope, just based on the communication alone.
So, generally, here's what you're going to do with morphine. You're not going to give the patient morphine until they're alive, meaning they're back up, right? So, I'm laying here injured. However, I am back up, so that's fine. Next, right? Who's got the fucking medic box? Work on healing me up. So, the green one.
Right, for blood pressure.
Green one, let's see.
Increases blood pressure is what the green one
Right.
does. It slows down bleeding.
Phenylephrine slows down bleeding and transfusion and increases your blood pressure, right? That's the green one. So if you have somebody that has super high hemorrhage, you can give them that. It'll slow their bleeding on top of giving them tourniquets to stop the bleeding. And then you can bandage, and then you can remove the tourniquets once the bandages are applied and their bleeding is stopped. While one person is doing bandages, tourniquets, and fucking working on the bleeding, the other person is supposed to be giving them saline to keep them alive. Because I know everybody's like, no, don't give them saline when they're bleeding. That's bullshit. Okay? You give them saline while they're fucking bleeding as you're stopping the bleeding. They have to have something in their fucking blood vessels to continue pumping, or else they fucking die.
Or they lead into cardiac arrest, going into shock, and then you're really fucked.
And then you're
really
stuck
shit.
doing CPR on a patient for 5 minutes trying to resuscitate them to then get them back to the side of the living, right? So, 1, communicate. 2, don't get stuck on who's fucking doing what. Just do the shit, right? It doesn't matter who's the lead or who's the fucking secondary. That's bullshit. Throw that the fuck out the window, because your main job as a medic is to save the patient. It doesn't matter if your fucking doc is a master sergeant and you're a fucking private. Rank does not matter when you're saving somebody's life. Your sole focus is saving that person's life. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's kind of like what I told him. Like, the first guy on the scene is pretty much going to be the one that's,
right.
You know, is in charge of it. It doesn't
Exactly.
matter their rank or anything like that.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all putting that out there. Really do.
Yep.
So,
as first, as first responder, if you're the first guy on the scene, you have the most knowledge about the casualty, and you are going to be telling other medics what you've done, i.e., tourniquet, bandage, tourniquet removed, saline, epinephrine, fucking phenylephrine, morphine, whatever the fuck you had to do to get that patient to where they are now. That's your fucking report to the incoming medics, right?
Another thing that you also want to put out there as well, tell them BP, tell them heart rate. That's going to play a key fucking factor in that shit as well.
I know during ours on them, it didn't give us the option to check BP, so he didn't lose a lot of blood by the time we got there. It didn't affect it. Usually, like if we're out in a fucking firefight and dude's on the other side of the vehicle, you can't get to him. By the time you get there, it's going to be a factor because he's lost so much blood.
That's also why you carry tourniquets, because if they have heavy bleeding and they've lost a lot of blood, you need to get that thing shut off immediately.
I keep pushing saline until the bleeding is stopped.
Right now. Yeah. If you want to go shoot some shit, go hop on a vanilla server right now, brother.
Yeah.
So, back to what Shadow was saying and all that, I'm definitely highly advocating that people carry tourniquets, carry bandages, carry saline. Because as we are a small group right now, it's going to play a key factor in this type of shit.
Well, it should all be in everyone's SOP already. Yeah. So if you don't have that, you're in violation of SOP.
All right, thank you for pointing that out too, First Sergeant.
The other thing too is, if you come up on a class 3 or 4 hemorrhage, bandages are not going to stop the bleeding. Right? Tourniquets stop it immediately. The wound is still there. The bandage just gets rid of the wound. Right? So that's why you tourniquet, you bandage, and then you remove the tourniquet, right? The bandage just slows the bleeding down slightly, right? So if you come up on a class 4, you need a tourniquet immediately.
Yeah.
And then saline.
On that, I would add, don't just waste a tourniquet on a light bleeding. I mean, save that because once he gets up, he's going to take it off himself, and it's going to be gone with that guy. So, like on a light bleeding, just put a bandage. Anything minor and above, it goes light and major. Yeah, anything major and above. Anything above minor, I would put a tourniquet on.
The other thing to remember as well, for light bleeds, they do heal over time without you applying a bandage. You will lose a little bit more blood, but they do heal over time, as per the way the game is coded right now.
What's the heal rate in game? Is it
for like a flesh wound, like a fragmentation or a gunshot wound? I think it's like 30 seconds, 15 to 30 seconds, depending on where it hits the body.
Ghost, I do have a question about the bandages. So can a med box replace those? So if I don't have any bandages, can I...
I can look at you. I can look at you right now with this thing, and I can give you, but you have no room.
So if you have a med box, bandages are basically useless. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No.
I can give it to
what you need out of the med box.
The med box has all the medical items in it.
It doesn't apply. It doesn't apply it to you. It just gives it to you. It puts it in your inventory.
I see. Okay.
Now, the reason why once we're done with the operation and he's back and all that, reason why we pull out a medical kit is because even though it's already we healed him up and all that, doesn't mean shit. He's still gonna have a serious injury, minor injury, major injury, all that type of shit. Usually that medical kit right there could heal it up to a certain extent until we make it to a field hospital or an ambulance to fully heal him.
All right, Red, I would do rifle rounds this time, and I would not do... I would do fairly lethal stuff.
All right, I got you with that. So, we're going to do this again.
Ghost.
I'm going to have you, Major, and Squirrel run it again.
I'm going to go into vanilla once you guys do a
now,
national operation.
I got the thing up this time.
Text me, okay, buddy?
Now, reminder, gentlemen, communication. Communication is fucking key. I cannot clarify that enough.
Yeah. Well, like...
I mean, I'm needing both of y'all to, communicate with each other.
Alright.
Yeah, just make sure, like, whoever's on the injury, whenever you check injury, you need to be telling them immediately what's going on.
Can you talk? I don't want to mess with them. Can I get game mask around somewhere, my friend?
Yeah. I got you.
All right, thank you. And is there a way I can join the Milsim? Like, I'm not gonna be doing it right now, but I do want to join.
Well, why don't you do this way?
Why do I hear a fucking echo?
I don't know. I think it's someone's mic.
Oh.
I will do that in a little bit. This is my last day. I can play with my friend for a week, so I'm gonna play with him for a little bit, and then I will hop on there. I would have to search up that stuff.
So White Death and White Reaper have been on the server before, and they've been really respectful about when we're doing trainings and whatnot. So I give them Game Master.
I met with White Death before.
Yeah, me and Bolt have met.
Yeah.
But yeah, you look at me like I'm a snack right now. What's going on there, buddy?
You gotta meet me in the 11th later so we can talk.
I just want you to know I'm gonna eat that ass like candy later.
So we can talk.
Okay.
11. I don't have that server or anything.
Still streaming.
In the Discord or in the...
Man, we've already gotten canceled.
The game.
Dude, my channel, I've said worse things on my channel. I've freaking heard worse things on my channel. I've been canceled since the day I started.
Alright. Rifle rounds, center mass, like off-centered from the heart, though.
Okay, I got you.
Just 11th
Like,
Airborne, 140.
swoon type of shit.
Okay, gotcha.
And same two groups.
Now mind you, Squirrel Major, you're going to be running first.
140th.
Keyword again, communication. I want to hear it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna play with my friend for a little bit, but then, yeah, I'll hop on
Alright,
that server.
so, Ghost, you ready? You're fully healed?
Yep. You too.
Stand by, let me check.
Alright, got it. How you doing, First Sergeant?
No, I'm fucking...
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright.
They're gonna be on it first.
Send it.
Sending it.
Alright, checking.
Alright, go ahead and start checking.
Alright, he has a class 1 hemorrhage, heavy bleeding. Start giving them saline and...
Doc, come here.
Or here, I'll apply saline. You give him
I'm gonna do
bandages.
the CPR.
I don't need CPR unless I don't have a pulse.
Alright, I'm administering saline.
Start from the top all the way to down.
Alright,
So I
I'm
was
checking
shot
his
in the
pulse.
chest, so where are you going to apply the bandage?
Alright, his heart rate is 0. I'm
Okay.
performing CPR.
Start CPR. Have the other person bandage the chest.
You haven't bandaged
Okay. Now you're
You want me to
gonna.
count the CPR?
No, I'm still bleeding, so see if there's another spot to apply the bandage.
I'm checking.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go take a piss.
Check his neck, check his neck.
Check the neck, check the upper chest.
Most of the time you go head, chest.
Make sure you get a bandage in your hand.
Left leg, right arm, right leg.
Okay.
I can't find any bleeding. Where the fuck is it
Okay.
bleeding?
Apply more saline to give me blood.
I mean, the only thing about Squirrel and Major, the first time around, they weren't communicating as well.
Then you want to
I was trying to apply
give
back.
Communication's fucking key, you know.
Can't, it's already been
epinephrine.
administered.
Well, it's still new to him, so...
Give him epinephrine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not giving much of a hard ass.
Working on it.
I'm just telling them, like, hey, communication's key. Make sure you get this going down.
Here, can you take over CPR while I give him
I need
epi?
you to prepare this class for,
I got it right here.
Alright.
a lot more people.
Injected now.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Copy.
That's fine.
We're gonna have some allies coming in.
Alright,
I don't know
epinephrine
when,
injected.
but whenever your next
Alright.
class is, probably, they'll be coming in for that more than likely.
Alright, yeah. So, I'm thinking...
Okay. Check heart rate again. While you gotta. Oh, there you
Alright,
go.
he's up, he's up.
Good job, boys.
Give him the salt back.
Injecting morphine.
So that way we can coordinate, get this going a lot more smoothly and all that. Is that fine?
Alright, morphine has been applied at...
Alright, I'm back.
12:58.
I have light bleeding on my right arm.
Alright,
Bandage
get his
right
right arm.
arm.
Get his right arm. Get his right arm with a bandage. I don't have any bandages.
Yeah, go ahead and continue.
And
My
then
hotbar.
supply me more saline. Because I'm a
Alright,
little
Yeah,
bit
it's
low
already
on
been
blood.
administered.
Giving saline.
Hey Doc, is it possible to give me
Okay.
a couple more tourniquets? I only have 2.
Bandage.
Yeah, one second. I'm gonna drop this box. I'm gonna drop this
Not
box
bleeding
for you.
anymore. Now pull out the fucking medical
Pull
box
it
and
what you
heal
need
the
out.
limbs. Should be chest, right arm.
Our pack does not come with one. My pack didn't.
I mean, your
You have to
pack
hold
came
it.
with one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I found it. It's RP.
Alright, should be.
in the backpack.
Yep. I
Alright.
just grabbed a couple
Now
extra
see if you can do the
Alright, I gotta do the
chest.
chest. Yep, get the chest.
There you go. All right. And now look at my abdomen. Just above, or just below the fucking chest plate that I have. There should be an injury there as well that you can heal.
The only thing that I don't have hotkeyed is the epinephrine
I can get
and the anopharin.
Okay.
Okay,
just
so a little bit of a heads up on that one for you, Doc. If you're performing CPR,
come down here to the abdomen.
you can go over to your inventory and add them to your quick list when you're doing CPR.
I'm not seeing anything else.
That was like
It's
the
a
only
lot
thing
more
that's like
easier.
really.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that's like real sucky. Like I have to keep removing stuff on my hotkey,
Check injuries.
Yeah, I get it.
and that's
you can,
seconds. That's that they might need.
yeah.
You guys
For instance,
did
if you're
pretty
doing
good.
CPR, you can go ahead and switch to your hotkey while you're in the inventory,
Oh, okay, cool.
and you'll still perform CPR.
And just,
All right.
let's say I'm performing
Alright.
CPR, just tell me what you'll need me hotkeyed and all
They
that
did pretty
stuff.
good. They needed to be walked through it, but they did pretty good.
All right, that's cool.
They revived me. I had 0 heart rate and fucking blood pressure, and they got my ass back up pretty quick, actually. Quicker than me and you did the other day, Red.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I fucking enjoy that shit, gentlemen.
Hell yeah! For somebody that has no idea how to do fucking medic tree, I did a thing today.
Squirrel, you
Did a
suck,
thing.
squirrel.
Fucking love that. All right, so next up, Shadow and Doc.
Alrighty then.
My
Similar
PJ,
thing.
Similar thing.
I have the green pill and the freaking meth put on my hotbar.
All right, Matrix, come down. Why don't you stand up, step back real quick. Get back over here, Shadow.
Alright.
Alan,
Good
come
to
here.
go, Ghost.
Major Alan.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up. I'm gonna wait for you to.
I just healed myself.
Oh, yeah,
Alrighty. This is gonna be fun.
Hey, Friday, December 6th, 7:30 p.m.
All right, I'm checking for wounds.
Alright. Check
All
the
right, he's
pulse.
got heavy, class 1 heavy bleeding. So, I'm gonna push saline, start check, see where he's at.
Alright, I need you to let me know.
Look for the injury.
Jump for you.
Alright.
Trying to
Checking
find.
blood pressure. His saline's still good. Blood pressure is 0/0. And he starts CPR.
Alright, I'm trying to. Wait a second. Bandage says he's
Alright,
not
do
bleeding. He's
CPR.
internal bleeding.
I remember those days.
Internal bleeding.
Yeah, it says
Shit.
bandage not bleeding.
Pop epinephrine. Give him some epinephrine. Give him some epinephrine.
Alright, let me
So
get
that for reference and start performing a saline drip as well.
Yeah, and then push another one, push another saline, and check his blood pressure and heart rate.
Alright. I'm injecting epinephrine.
Is it gonna be on our server though?
Check his heart rate.
Checking pulse. Heart rate is 101.
That's a good question.
Checking blood pressure.
Because if it's on
Did you check the abdomen?
121 over 81. Yeah, abdomen.
121 over 81. 121 over 81. Okay. That's good. Just keep looking and see if we can find a spot where he's shooting, where he's bleeding at. Check his abdomen, check his neck, just check.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, I know they
It
do
says
have
not
different
bleeding
mods
on 2 spots on his head and then on his chest.
Here, I'm gonna get off the CPR. And I'm gonna try to get the box out and see if I can fix him that way.
All right,
go.
If you can't make it,
where's the CPR thing? It's not letting me.
It's on his chest. Look on his chest.
Alright, I got it. It's on his upper abdomen, like near his neck, and then his head.
I'm trying to look right in there, dude. I can't look in there.
I am
Check injuries.
shit out just about fucking daily.
Minor injury improving. Alright, we're gonna check his.
I need more saline.
Roger that. I'm checking your pulse real quick. 141. His heart rate. You're gonna have to get off of it. His heart rate's a little high.
Alright.
I think it's CPR. And then we'll check it again after we apply the saline.
Alright, I'm checking pulse now. He's got
you're giving him
174.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna have to give him something to decrease that. So
I
we're gonna
need more
have to give him
saline. I'm still actively bleeding.
Yeah, I just gave you one.
It's black and white.
It's already applied.
I've already applied. I can't give you another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not
You might want to check his pulse.
We have the company formation.
Yeah, I didn't check his pulse. He's over at he's at 120.
Check
It's too
again.
late. He's gonna have to give it. We're gonna have to give him some morphine. His stuff is too high.
He's got no blood
Fine.
pressure. He's got 0 blood pressure.
We're gonna be talking about a lot of
Alright,
shit.
you
There's a lot
fuck.
of shit that's gonna be pushed
I'm
out
giving him the
tomorrow
green
as
pill.
well.
Well, how the fuck does he got a fucking blood pressure?
I'm
Good, man. I
checking
just
blood
wanted to
pressure
let you know
again.
about the Airborne school.
He's got 0 blood pressure.
See if you can
I'm
get
injecting
this
the
guy.
Alright,
green shit.
His heart.
Put some more.
You might want to check his heart rate, guys.
So I found
yeah,
the
doesn't
I'll
check his
keep
heart rate.
checking
That's the
that.
reason why. That's why I gave him some morphine because his
Check
heart
it
rate's
again.
way too
Heart rate of
high.
0. We need to perform CPR.
You gotta go to
I'm
again.
getting CPR.
Yeah. We weren't hiding it. You just couldn't find
Cannot give him any more saline.
it. Actually, I don't even know if we
I have a
that
person
on our
regularly checking it.
yeah, we do.
server. Do we?
I don't see where his injury's at. It's not
That's a
giving me a
mistake
spot to.
even me and Major Allen made. We didn't have somebody regularly
Alright,
checking
man, you're good to go back to
Ghost's
your
heart
class.
rate
What's his blood
or
pressure looking
blood
like?
pressure.
I'm still
I'm checking
actively
his blood
bleeding
pressure.
from somewhere, boys. Blood is 20%.
You got an internal bleeding. I can't
Hey,
fix it.
Major Allen, can you come here real quick?
I'm just gonna stay on
Like, the
CPR.
only thing we're gonna have to do, he's got a 39/26 and his heart rate's 101. We're gonna have to get him medevaced out. He's got internal bleeding. I can't heal him from here. It's got me no spot to heal him out.
Have somebody
Call on 9-line or something. I
Have
don't know.
Red go get the fucking ambulance.
like,
Yeah, I need an ambulance, Red. I can't. He's got internal bleeding. I can't do anything
I
with it.
just kind of realized this with Ghost over here.
What's his blood pressure and heart right now?
Hey, somebody go get me an ambulance real quick.
We need
I can't do nothing with
If
him.
you have somebody else, regularly check it if you're not doing
on it.
CPR.
He's 116/10,
Here, right here, right
and
here.
he's
All right, so I'm back. What's going on?
What's his
his what heart rate is 108. His blood pressure is 16/10. He's got internal bleeding. We cannot stop the internal bleeding. I cannot give him any more saline, but it's still well. I can give it to him again now.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna have to
in
move
those
in.
kinds of cases, all right,
I'm gonna have to
gentlemen,
load
these
him into
kinds
the
of cases,
ambulance.
Blood is at 7%.
so
Load him
when
up in
this
an ambulance.
happens, load them up in an ambulance or you evac them fucking quickly. This is when you call a code red. This is what we call it urgent.
All right. He's in the ambulance. I got him. Checking for his fucking CP. No saline applied.
Just leave the
run off,
ambulance
Major.
sitting
Don't
still.
run
There ain't no
off.
reason to
Ambulance
drive
sitting
around.
still.
I was about to take him back to the field hospital.
I'm
Now, see,
in
the thing
cardiac
about these-
arrest.
Yeah, give it.
See, the
can't
thing
get-
about these medical ambulances, they also will count as field hospitals. They can resuscitate a person back to full health.
Checking blood pressure.
He has no heart rate.
Yeah, I know. And I can't give him CPR while he's in the fucking vehicle for some reason.
We need to get him out of the vehicle.
You need to get him out of the vehicle.
This thing does have a healing circle, so whatever you think it applies in here also has a small radius outside of the
Oh
vehicle.
my god, they just threw him out.
You guys just
I got
His health
CPR.
insurance fucking
Just
Yeah,
toss his
CPR.
ass like a damn.
And I'm
His
checking
health insurance
for
failed.
his blood pressure
I'm in
again.
cardiac arrest.
And he's dead.
Hey, well, this is a good lesson. Sometimes shit goes wrong and you can't heal them all, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Yeah,
worst case scenario.
so-
Two internal bleeding
Yeah.
spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what we call, in this kind of circumstance, a really bad, this is what we call a code red. Doc knows what the code red means. Code red means urgent, meaning that if a guy's having this kind of problem, you get them back to the fucking field hospital, anything they need quickly, because or else they will fucking die. Such as that case right there. We could not save them that way, but just for heads up, that shit can happen.
If I would have called him going back a little bit sooner, we probably would have got him. But I waited too late to call him come back in. I thought we could get it because it kept saying his heart rate was going up, everything was good, and then
How do you fix an internal bleeding?
I do that in real life. In the game, I don't know.
In
In
the
real
game.
life,
I don't think there's a way to fix it in the game. I think you have to let it play out.
the box doesn't fix it. I know that 100% because I looked over head to toe from his body. The box does not fix internal bleeding.
So if I had a guess, it would be inside of a field hospital, not inside the ambulance, because you can't do CPR.
Yeah.
Well, there's still like a radius.
So,
Think
did
about
any of you
5
guys
meter
give
radius
me
around
the green shot?
I did. I gave you the green
that's
shot
good.
to
Yeah, I
increase
heard
the
getting
blood
green
pressure.
pill.
And slows the bleeding.
Yeah.
Green shot also slows transfusion, so that is something to take
So
into account.
You said
But yeah,
multiple
but we were
times you
your
still
heart
bleeding.
rate kept increasing, and
Yeah, he was
after
still-
I
he
was
was still
performing
bleeding.
CPR.
Okay, something that's missing here. If he was still bleeding, where is all the saline? He was bleeding a lot.
I popped
and there was
6
no
into
saline.
him. I popped 6
All right.
into him, and when I went to go pop a couple more, when he kept saying he's still bleeding, it said
Saline
it's already applied. So with an internal injury like that, it's going to bleed out, but it's not going to let you apply it.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
for
I didn't
these
see
kinds
one
of
on his body, so I
circumstances-
thought there wasn't one.
Yeah, so for these kinds of circumstances, if they're still fucking bleeding, you pump them full of saline, you pump them full of what Ghost just said, you grab them, you take them the fuck on out, and you get them straight to the field hospital.
That's probably something they're probably going to update. They're probably going to give you like a little surgical first
Or
aid
a little bit of
surgery.
gauze, or a little bit of dressing, maybe.
It'd be like an Arma. Arma has they let you. Arma 3 has a first
It'd be
aid
cool if
surgical
they added
kit.
kind of like the golden hour kind of thing, where
Yeah.
you have like an hour to get in there.
Yeah, gentlemen, please take notes on this. For those kinds of circumstances, if shit goes south like that, you go ahead, you call urgent, you get a medevac, or shit, let's say Humvee, you drive as quick as fucking possible or fly back as quick as shit to a field hospital, and you start performing immediately.
I wish the ring would have stabilized them enough we could just got them back.
Yeah.
All right, Doc. How much more do you got of your class to do?
So we have already went by this. We already went by the medications. We already went by that. So we already have went by the medical Humvees as well as the ambulance, as well as the helicopters. So right now we just need to do TCC, which will go ahead and do close fire training as well as diamond, and then we'll proceed on from there. So we just have that much left. Not too much.
Okay. Don't worry about doing the actual convoy movement like you were talking
Okay.
about.
Yeah, that's
Don't
fine.
worry about that. We'll teach convoying at a different time. You can show where the ambulances are in a convoy if you want, which everyone should know they're usually in the fucking middle.
Yeah. Yeah. So a little bit of heads out there. A lot of times medevac Humvee or medevac ambulances will always be in the middle of a convoy, not up front, not in the fucking back, because of any threat of ambush.
Checking pulse. Performing CPR. He's popped up.
I'm bandaging.
So, Squirrel, Alan, as our medics are performing,
Heart rate's
this,
130.
Class 1 hemorrhage.
What should we be
Given
doing
saline.
as infantrymen?
Checking pulse.
Protecting them.
I mean, checking blood pressure.
Exactly.
360,
Blood pressure's
360
166
security,
over
right?
110.
Yes,
You
First
already pushed
Sergeant.
saline?
Heart rate's 130.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to stop
I
saying
don't
yours.
have
my gun on
into
me,
that. Yeah, that's
Blood
fine.
pressure's 178 over.
It's a good idea you know that.
118.
All right, he
So
should be
in this
good.
kind
We
of
give him more.
instance, we're going to
Give
go
him morphine.
into this about
Got morphine.
All right, run
close
it up.
fire training. Basically, that's how a medical runs. So let's say, all right, guys out on the field, he's wounded and all that. What you would proceed on from doing from here is you can do it in many different ways. A, you would pop a smoke covering the concealment of him, grab him, take him back while also suppressing fire against the enemy. So let's say, all right, I got enemies 270 west, right up on that hill next by the tree line.
Doc, why don't you
Yeah.
drop some in and we'll run through this real quick.
Okay, cool.
Well, I
Or
don't
go
have
get
my
your
weapon,
kid up.
remember?
Yeah,
go
go
get your
ahead
kid
and
Go
ahead
come
and
here,
just-
Squirrel.
Oh, okay.
Let's smoke on my hot
Oh,
bar.
well, you're the driver.
Who's the driver?
Squirrel, go ahead and come over here. Go ahead and take him back to the medical HQ, and he'll give you your kit.
Go get your shit. Alan,
Also,
let's
Alan,
go.
go with him as well. Meantime, we'll go ahead and get this forwarded. Doc, I think he already knows about close fire, what I'm talking about, since they go over in handbook a little bit. You know, CCPs, all that shit.
Yeah, he's lay down bases, fire,
Yeah.
throw smokes, grab the casualty, can move them to cover, or fall back to a spot where you can, and then move your fire team backwards to circle in on each 360.
Exactly. So while they're getting their kits set up, ready to go, we can go ahead and just talk, chit-chat, all that stuff.
Yeah, there's got to be a way that they got to implement fix the internal. I don't think nobody knows that.
Yeah, I mean, they'll hopefully we'll put that in sometime soon.
Like I said, it's probably going to be like something from Arma 3. It's going to be like one of those little first aid field surgeon kits with the scalpels and the forceps, because that's actually how you fix it in Arma 3.
All right, so gentlemen, do we have our battle rattle?
Yes,
all right, good.
All right,
so,
hey, Doc, we're gonna do right here behind this ambulance as the CCP. I want to see the casualty get picked up, moved to the CCP, and then worked out, if possible.
Cool. Let's try to put that into effect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. Bald, I want you to do this. I'm gonna go right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and put down enemies. I'm gonna allow them to shoot at me. The minute I go down, I want.
Roger, Arrowhead 7.
Doc's right
on
here.
my way.
I'm right here. Do you want me to
Currently on
be the medic?
racetrack, including TCCC class. Over.
You need to. Somebody's got. We got to pick somebody.
I got my smokes ready.
Alright.
I can help.
Well, the MG, you're not going to be the fucking medic on this.
I can help you, Doc, if you want.
Well, I'm just saying it need to be one of us go grab them. The rest of us got to get us. It's not going to be two of us running out there. It's going to be one to run out there and get them after the smoke's
Okay,
laid.
so I'm going to put this out here right now. I want. Let's see. Since I know Doc's got profession and all that, I want him. Let's have Shadow go out there, grab me, and then Doc, you'll go ahead and lead these guys, go ahead and perform, covering fire as well as getting me back to the CCP. How about that? All right, cool. So I'm going to go ahead, set up troops along that tree line. I'm going to go ahead and allow them to shoot at me. And in the minute I go down, you guys are going to perform the covering fire training, all right?
All right, I'm going to get behind the vehicle.
Yeah, go ahead and get behind vehicles already.
On the right. You get behind the vehicle on this side here. As soon as we get in contact, you're going to set up right here.
Like this?
Y'all let me know when it's safe to go. Cause, I mean, I'm obviously gonna be shooting back, but y'all let me know when y'all ready for me to go out there. Or at least when y'all think y'all have the enemy suppressed.
Also, hey, don't worry about that fucking AI Joe in front of the fucking medical Vicks. Leave his ass out there.
Aye.
Swing around to the right if it goes.
Check. There's enough room here for both of us to mount if you want to mount.
Nah, that's just making both of us a target because they can just one burst and it'll kill us both. So I'm just gonna stay in cover.
Contact front 264, 150 meters out.
You gotta wait for them to.
I advise.
Contact front 277. Pop smoke, pop smoke.
I'm popping smoke. that freaking.
I got my gun back up.
Moderate bleeding. You know where you're bleeding.
Yeah, I'm bleeding around my arm.
Roger. Flying tourniquet. I'm grabbed, man. That guy got enough for now. Y'all just keep hitting him. He's got a class 1 hemorrhage. Fine for now. Gets him safely anyway.
Gotta come down as well.
Alright, let me go. Alright, I'm gonna pop you some morphine and then you should be good.
Alright.
Alright, you should be good for now. Do we have anyone else down?
Yeah, I'm up, I'm good.
Alright, break contact, let's go back.
Alright, break contact. How do we break contact?
I'm throwing smoke.
Moving.
Lay down fire.
Major Allen, come on.
Reloading. Moving.
Hey, fall. We got your cover. Fall back to the CCP over there. Reloading. Shit, all of our guns are fucking down at the same time.
Start laying down fire. Reloading.
Control burst is between 260 and 270. Short control bursts. You know what short control bursts are? Die, motherfucker, die. Die, motherfucker, die. Die, motherfucker, die. Hold the trigger, say die, motherfucker, die, let go of the trigger. Die, motherfucker, die, let go of the trigger.
I'm not seeing any.
Jesus Christ, are they not on 36?
Can y'all hear me on
I think we're
5-0?
48.
Oh shit, well that's my fucking bad then. I'm sorry, I'm screaming orders on 36.
Go link up with Doc. He's calling for you guys.
He's right here.
For some reason, my radio isn't set
All
up.
right.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Everything started looking pretty good, but there's one thing off. Does anybody want to tell me what was off?
What, did we engage the enemy
Anybody?
before they shot you?
All right. No,
Everyone was
not
grouped
that.
up
Well,
at
still,
the
that's good.
CP.
But here's the thing.
Bruce Sergeant.
This has always been
Can you
told.
drop me your head
Always
real
have
quick?
one person transfer
Yeah.
the guy that which is injured to the CCP. Always have one fucking guy. Because if I'm all by out there all by
Alright, 1
myself,
second.
I can get ambushed again and I can get dead. You
That
understand
was
my
my
role?
fault. I thought they were on 36. I was giving orders to go to fall back to the CCP and teams. That was my fault.
See, that's one of the things that is critical, guys.
Yeah,
I
what was
cannot
that about?
stress that enough.
SOP.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
But overall, pretty good. Squirrel, next time in, maintain the control fire. Don't go just spitting out
Alright.
bullets and all that.
Yeah, Squirrel,
Well, I
there's a
wasn't. I
reason
never
why-
heard of rate of fire.
Squirrel, there's a reason why we teach rate of fire. It's not so you can get all your bullets down at once. It's so you can control your pair or your burst so that you can suppress the enemy for a longer amount of time. The longer you suppress them, the longer our guys stay alive.
But overall, pretty good. You maintained suppressive fire. You went ahead and got smoke out there. Went ahead and got me transferred over to the CCP. Went ahead and performed your duties on me. That's pretty good. I like that shit. But for the most part, remember next time, always have somebody with the person that is injured all the way back to the actual field hospital or the area to which you didn't get fully healed at. I mean, because if I'm all by myself, somebody can come up, as I said, can ambush me, and I'm fucked.
Again, that was my fault, man. I thought they were on 3-6. I was screaming the orders over 3-6. They weren't tracking it, so I do apologize. And Squirrel too. I was trying to direct him on short controlled burst, but he couldn't hear me because I was on 3-6. So again, that's my failure, not theirs.
And my radio for some reason wasn't
Remember,
working.
guys, we have Ear Pro in this server and the 11th server, right? So you can apply Ear Pro. That way you can make it easier to communicate and hear what's being said in a firefight, right? I've custom bound my shit to J. So whenever I press J, it lowers the in-game volume by like 85%. Okay? So if you ever can't hear what the fuck's going on, hit your fucking Ear Pro button. It'll put your Ear Pro in, and then you'll be able to hear voices over proximity chat.
For those of you who haven't made it custom, PC it's F2, for console I have no fucking clue.
It's left bumper and
LB
down. Yeah.
But overall,
right.
Good shit, guys.
Doc, form them up. Let's get a fucking AAR done.
All right, copy that. So, guys, go ahead, form up on me.
Ghost, you can call out of the...
Do it informal or...
Formal.
You come over here with us.
Formal? Alright, right here.
Go ahead.
We need to line it up a little bit better, guys. Y'all are...
There,
everyone give me over and talk.
Yeah, everyone give me a hug.
Like, we're supposed to be facing him in a straight line across.
Yeah, just to the right. Just...
Okay, I guess we'll just do it this way, make him move.
Alright, I've updated the combat loads.
There we go.
All right, gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and do an AARP. So, basically, 2 improvements and then 1 sustain. I'm going to call out a name, and then we're going to go ahead and do it. So, Shadow, 2 improves, 1 sustain. Go.
Communication definitely needs improving. Being clear, because I wasn't entirely clear where the CCP was. I thought the CCP was the medical Humvee. I didn't know that we were actually going all the way back to the hospital or bounding back and doing all that. So just overall communication for the most part. Sustainment, let me think. I definitely like the way we're doing this training. It's good help actually doing live fire training just so people get in the mad minute, heat of the moment. Gets your blood flowing, gets people in the right mind to get stuff done. And it shows them, things can go bad in an instant. So, that's my little tidbit.
All right, that's good. All right. My PJ, Doc, 2 improves, 1 sustain. Go.
First sustain, instructor did a good job making sure everybody got it. Anybody had any questions, he answered them. Second, group of guys that were here did seem like they were really taking the knowledge in, so it was good on them not to buck off or anything like that. Improvements, we need to make sure that everybody's, when we doing the contact like that, we need to make sure we're all on the same radio instead of just hoping that everybody's on 3-6, and do a little bit better explaining control rates, especially with the MG guys.
All right, sounds good. All right, Major, 2 sustains, 2 improvements, 1 sustain. Go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead with the one that we should keep on doing is doing stuff like this, man. I really enjoy it because not only is this just a game, but I feel like this also has some real world knowledge potential that could help out somebody. Say if you're in a hard predicament, I feel like stuff like this is really good to have just as basic knowledge, especially like, you know, for my instance, I'm over the road, and man, you know, if I come up across an injury, something like this is going to be super vital. I know some of it seems like common sense, but somebody that ain't got no damn clue about how to do medical training and whatnot, I feel like this has been a really great help. As far as improvements, map, the map itself, the server.
I'm gonna hold you for a minute. Let's go ahead and just approve Shanner guys real quick. Can we do that?
I
really appreciate it. All right, thank you. All right, go back to you, Major.
Yeah, for these servers and stuff, you know, I know we have a rapidly evolving server with mods and stuff, but one of the things I really do wish we could improve on is, you know, keeping a steady track record on mods that we do have versus mods that we're going to get. Because I'm going to be honest with you, boss, if we say we go to a different server, right, there's a good possibility I ain't going to be able to make it unless I'm at home, because having to download over a gig just alone is pretty difficult on a hotspot that I only get 120 gigs on. As far as the other improvement, though, other improvements, I'd have to say, even regardless about the radio situation, I know I could still hear Doc when he was trying to talk over radio, because you still do, you know, have a proximity chat. But I feel like a lot of that was, you know, just people randomly shooting. I feel like there's a point where cover fire is a good thing, and then cover fire is a bad thing. I feel like if we're going to bust rounds, it should be at targets, not ground. I'd like to see more shots on target.
All right, I like that. All right, Squirrel, 2 improvements, 1 sustain. Go.
One thing that we could have improved on was, I think I already told 1 or 2 people this, I don't know. The saline and just making sure you keep checking heart rate, blood pressure, all that, as you're working with or trying to save someone's life. And another thing, why the fuck do I keep moving? The other thing is, let me think about this. Sorry, it's taking me a minute here.
That's fine. Just come up with something.
I'm thinking.
How you doing, Shanner?
Oh, here we go. So, with the machine gun, you have got to tell me how fast you want me to fire. If you want me to just dump rounds down on target, tell me. You want me to just fucking empty the whole clip on one person, you have to tell me this. If you want me to just fire 2 shots at once, you have to tell me. I don't know how you want me to fire, and you have to tell me this, all right? Very important.
So let me get on that with you, Squirrel. Okay. Majority of the time, you're going to be firing off at least 5 to 8 round bursts. That's majority of the time. Unless somebody says, hey, let it rip or full send, that's when you can go ahead and go full auto and just blaze motherfuckers over there. Or suppressive fire, which is going to be your free round burst. But most of the time, you're going to roll with 5 to 8 round burst. All right, so we got our 2 sustains and our 1's improvements by everybody. Good shit. A little heads up that I would say, though, communication, guys. I'm clarifying that as much as we all have said, communication. Communication is key when it comes to medical. Always will be, always has. Because if you don't know what the fuck the person's got, and you're not communicating back and forth, that's what I say. Medical, when you have 2 guys, they're always going to be transferring back and forth information. That's how it's done in real life. That's how it's going to be done in here. I mean, Doc knows it firsthand. He was a 68 whiskey in real life. He can tell you they were performing information back and forth.
A lot of times you can't hear each other. Gunfire's going around all over you. 50 cal, Smart 19s, AKs.
It's that kind of buddy system that it's like, okay, I know he's doing this. I'm going to go ahead and perform this. It should be, once you get familiarized with it, it should become just like second nature. But overall, damn good job, gentlemen. You went ahead and passed CLS class, and you have also done your TCCC. But we got one more thing to do before we complete that, and that's going to be our diamond wedge real quick. But right now, go ahead, get stocked up over there at the medical HQ, and get ready for your diamond wedge. You can go ahead and dismiss now. Go.
So we're just getting into a wedge?
Getting in diamond formation. Diamond formation is just what it sounds like. The person you're protecting is going to be in the middle. You're going to have 4 people around them.
Alright. Sounds like just basic common sense.
Yeah. Usually use that just for protecting, your asset.
Alright, so once you get your kits done, I want you to go ahead and come over to right here. I want you to take off the mag. I want you to discharge the first round. You're going to go ahead and say discharge, discharge, discharge. Just like that.
Discharge, discharge, discharge. Weapon on safe.
I'm just trying to get...
Wait, why is it not doing it?
Just hold RB and press B.
Oh, okay. It changed. Okay. It used to be you just hold RB. Well, let me do my 9
So, Major Allen, go ahead and get into your battle rattle. And once you get in your battle rattle, go ahead and discharge, take out the magazine, discharge your round right here, and put it on safety. All right?
Discharge, discharge, discharge.
God, it sounds fucking amazing. I love it. I'm glad he put it in. I found that mod, and I'm glad he put it in.
Can I try it out real quick?
Yes.
Discharge, discharge, discharge.
Is it in the small box or the big box?
It's in both.
Discharge, discharge, discharge.
They got different
Discharge,
versions.
discharge, discharge.
Yeah, they have the LAPD, which is the exact same one I got in real life.
Oh fuck yeah! This wooden one's the looks like one I want to get.
All it is basically just they change the pistol grip. That's really it.
And if you look, the magazine is a Wilson Combat magazine.
Oh, really? 8 rounds?
Yep. Discharge, discharge, discharge. Love that fucking thing. All right, so.
It does sound realistic as fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm glad I found that fucking mod. I was like, the minute I saw it, I was like, ooh. I was like, this needs to be added to the 11 Airborne server. This has to be. No, I've been trying to help them out with mods and stuff.
Yeah, I got Shadow C4 up, and the fucking Ghost is so fucking happy for that shit.
Oh, we got Shadow C4 now? That's
Yep, I have it right now.
Can I try
That's the
popping off
dude.
2 rounds real
go ahead and do it right here on the sand.
Okay.
Sandbags.
This shit will blow the tank treads off an
Oh
Abrams.
my fucking god. This thing is
Good thing about
amazing.
sandbags is that they really work well. And the slide does go back.
See that?
Slide.
Alrighty, so go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and follow me. We're gonna go ahead and get this done. We're gonna do this diamond
Hang on,
formation.
Outlaw, can you form them up real quick?
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead. All right, guys, go ahead and form up. Start from highest rank to lowest rank, please. Execute.
Hell, I don't even know who the highest rank is.
Major, what's your rank?
Private.
Okay,
I'm specialist.
I ain't got
okay,
no rank.
Okay,
Go
so
to the
the
right
knees
of
go
me.
right.
Okay, then I'm
Okay,
right
well,
here.
fuck it. We'll just do it this way.
Here, Doc,
Alright.
if you're a specialist, come over here. There we
Come
go.
on. All right, go ahead. Put yourselves at attention, gentlemen. Make sure you're lined up as well. Oh, Major, fix it. Shadow, get closer to Major. I want to see the perfect lineup. Okay, cool. That's first lieutenant. Afternoon, first lieutenant.
Okay, you can stand at ease, Outlaw. Just PSA, I have extended an invitation to the 82nd Airborne and all of their constituents to come on into our public server, and they're gonna run some shit with us just to fuck around and have some fun and help us populate it so that we can pull in more people. And if you guys have the time, pop in there, rub shoulders with them. You guys are going to be doing a shit ton of ops with the 82nd in the future. We are building very close ties, and I want you guys to start to get to know them and understand how they operate. They operate on the same wavelength as us, so it'll be a really great chance for you guys to operate in larger numbers and understand how that kind of shit works from the start, rather than the way that we run right now with small unit tactics, seeing as we're as small as we are. So yeah. Once you're done here, if you don't have anything to do, come over to the public server.
Alright, good to know that.
Alright, Eddie's.
Eddie's, gentlemen.
You're good. Fall out.
Task Force Timberwolf is
Break.
also coming over here too.
You can break emo. Break emo, guys. Break emo. Alright, let's go ahead and start forming up.
Yeah, come on, let's fucking form it up. We got some
Form
shit
it up
that
on a
needs to
diamond.
get pushed out.
Oh, okay. It's funny, I had him formed up and then I told him to fall out.
No, let's get a fucking formation going. Come on, guys.
Alright, get a formation, guys.
Which way are we facing?
Doc, you can fall into.
Alright, dab it up.
Then you would be on the right of me, boy. Oh, shit.
Fucking Doc. Oh shit, we're about to get fucked up.
Half right face.
No, I'm not doing that today. Unless you guys want to.
I will.
I don't.
Actually, Doc gave me a great idea, Bald, and I'm gonna show you.
No, hold on. I got a better one. I got a better one. Go fall in.
No, I promise I have a better one. We can dick size over this.
You can't use my idea against me, sir.
Oh, yes, the fuck I can.
Ghost, fall in real quick. I need all the guys in the Ranger School real quick.
But I'm testing shit.
Just give me 5 fucking seconds.
Oh my god.
Company, half right, face.
No,
I'm not about to get smoked. That
You're
is
not getting
not a
smoked.
half
It's
right
gonna
face.
Ghost. It's gonna be fucking funny. Now do what you're fucking told. All right, front leaning rest position. Move.
I don't know if there's a.
It's
Now follow the person in front of you and be a snake.
I can't move.
I hate you. I hate you.
That's like doing the inchworm.
I just had to do this, man.
Hiss, I'm a snake from everyone. Everyone.
I'm a snake.
Hiss, I'm a snake.
You keep hitting me, and I keep going back at attention.
Alright, where's my Ranger guys?
Hiss, I'm a snake.
Hiss, I'm a snake.
Hiss, I'm a snake.
Hiss, I'm a snake.
Chicken, go.
Hiss, I'm a snake.
Hiss, I'm a snake.
You're a fucking chicken, go.
Hiss, I'm a snake.
All my Ranger
What
guys,
did?
you're a chicken.
Hey, what did we just
Hiss,
fucking
I'm a
talk
snake.
about on my goddamn server?
I'm so confused.
I was just doing this like everyone
Chicken. Cluck,
There we
cluck,
go.
cluck, chicken. Cluck,
Alright,
cluck,
but
chicken.
no, seriously, everyone just form it up. We're done. We're done. Everyone form it up.
Click, chicken.
That was very enjoyable, though.
Alright. So, I got some things I gotta push out to you guys before we fucking head over and do some cool guy shit.
Doc, get over here.
Because I want to do some cool guy shit tonight, because I've been dealing with a bunch of bullshit all day. We have a bunch of ops coming up, alright? We have ops, possibly even going into a deployment sometime soon. So I need everyone to fucking show up to these trainings, do what we gotta do. Fucking, we're gonna be fucking kicking some ass pretty soon. All right. Yes, First Sergeant.
Yes, First Sergeant.
So, everyone who's in the 11th, you guys need to be checking these fucking events tabs daily. All right.
Roger that.
All right, so we got a lot of shit going on. If you guys can't make a training, I don't fucking care. Just let us know. All right, we don't need to be fucking hunting you guys down every fucking day. I'm not a fucking babysitter. You guys aren't fucking kids. We're grown ass men here. Let's have some fun. Do what we got to do so we can do cool guy shit. All right.
Roger, Roger.
Roger.
Yes, First Sergeant.
Yes,
May
First
I
Sergeant.
also include another information, First Sergeant.
What do you got, Doc?
So, for anybody that does not have a full clarification or was not here during CLS or TCC, I want to push forward a makeup day tomorrow before we do. I forget, what was it again, First Sergeant?
1 second. I made this fucking schedule. I should know what it is. No, tomorrow is recruiters training. When can you do your logistics training, Alan?
I have 34 hours from 6 o'clock today.
To do it, or until you can do it?
No, that's the time I have that I can do it, from 6 p.m. today till 6 a.m. 2 days from now.
All right, I'll get that pushed out. We'll get that done probably before company formation tomorrow.
Awesome. I just need 1.5 hours.
So that's another thing. Tomorrow is a company formation, all right? We are going to be going over just about everything that we have done from here back, all right? So if you guys have any bitches or fucking complaints or whatever about this unit, just fucking let us know. We're always trying to improve your guys' experience. This way you guys are having the best time possible here. We're all here to play Arma and have fun and do cool guy shit, right?
Yes. Also, First Lieutenant Channer, that is part of his SOP, Doc.
Well, let's be honest here. We're on Viper server, so SOP does not apply here.
Oh,
Unless we're
fantastic.
doing actual, like, training shit and we tell you it is. But there's a time and there's a place, right, everyone? Right now, this is the time, this is the place, but SOP don't matter. That is from the owner of the server itself. All right?
Yes, First Sergeant.
Yes, First Sergeant.
First Sergeant.
Whatever
you guys got
tell
anything
me
for
to,
me?
Drill Sergeant.
You guys have any questions or anything for me before we go do cool guy shit?
No, First Sergeant.
No, First Sergeant.
All right, so rumor has it that one of our allies is going to be joining us tonight. We're going to be doing kind of like a GTO, or JTO, sorry. GTO, hot. So, let's all be on our best behavior tonight when we get into the 11th. Let's fucking show these guys what we at the 11th are about. Let's fucking hold the standard, all right?
Me, the First Sergeant, and the Captain were just in the 82nd server, seeing what they got, and they got a fuck ton. So we don't gotta show them out, but let's show them up and show them that we're on the same playing field as them. This is big.
Yeah, so when we get in there, make sure everyone's SOPs are set, PCCs, PCIs. Do what we gotta do. Doc, how'd your I can't fucking talk today, guys. How'd your fucking ARP? Yes.
For the CLS, pretty well. A lot of guys know medical now. Of course, we're going to have to improve on the communication. As I mentioned, communication is key when it comes to medical. Always and forever will be. But for the most part, I've heard some good things. Everybody seems like they know what they're doing really well. I'm still going to have to do diamond formations and also tell them about smoke and chem lights, the colors and differentiations. That's all I have left to do.
That's fine. That stuff that we work out like as a unit anyways, so just as long as they got the medical part of it, I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, they got the medical down.
I'm not gonna ask you, you know your shit. Squirrel, what you learned today?
1 second. I'm sorry, I was doing something. So, we learned how to, save somebody from getting shot. And, how to, save someone from a Class 2 hemorrhage. What all the different, medicines are. How to use the saline, the bandages, how to use everything. And what everything is.
I also taught you more than that.
All right. Hey, he learned something. All right, that's a start, right?
That's a start. I like that. It's a good start. It's a good start.
To be fair, I joined late.
If I may interject. Let's see. Major, I haven't seen you before. It's nice to meet you in person. Technically, you're gonna be below me because I handle logistics. Nice to meet you. What is your second general order?
Come again, sir?
What's your second general order?
All right. Well, that I'm gonna interrupt here. He doesn't know because we haven't taught him that yet. And he's a truck driver, so going from truck driving to army is like two totally different
believe
worlds.
me, I know.
But hey, Doc, fall off for a second. You were in real life, right? Doc House.
What?
Look at Doc right here. All right, look, he's standing up, position, attention. Look at his hands. What's wrong?
His fingers are not. His hands not balled up.
That's fucking funny. All right, I'm just glad I'm not the only one.
It's,
All right,
it's
you guys can
probably
relax.
just hard to animate that and get it stable.
Oh no, a lot of this stuff is just anime. That's the reason why you just have to make it work or whatever you're trying to do it for.
Hey, you guys can relax, fall out. You know, we're gonna go head over to the 11th. We're gonna go have some fun time. We're gonna go there. We're gonna get all set up and do what we gotta do.
I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, first,
I was in for 12 years and I still don't know my fucking general orders. That
What
shit
up,
was
pal?
forever. Now
I
you
only
send me
remember,
some-
I only remember the
that
first
shit.
one.
I think it's like
I got some other engagements I got
post on them
to attend
proper
to real
relieved.
quick.
Yeah,
before
something
I
like
can
that.
jump into the
That's
11th.
correct.
I'll
Hey,
guard
it's fine,
If you
everything
guys
within
are
the
still
limits of
on
my
later,
post.
I'll jump
I
on.
do that shit. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be
that
on
shit,
for a
you
little
just
bit.
look.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
Hey,
wait up.
Bald, I'm
4
gonna
o'clock in the
pull you
morning
for a
to-
minute before we swap servers.
That shit is.
But we clear to roll out though.
Yeah, you're good to go. You guys
As
are
for
good to go.
everybody
Meet
else,
us.
yes, you're dismissed. If you'd like, head over to the 11th Airborne server. It's not required, but it's highly requested.
Shadow,
Awesome.
you
I'll
coming?
see you guys later
Yep.
tonight. Hell yeah.
I'm hopping on.
I got until
I guess I'm
freaking.
going on 11 Airborne.
Yeah, I guess we all are.
I
I'll
got
shoot
another
the
day off
1911
tomorrow, so
one
I'm
more
staying
time
up as
before
late.
I
as
gotta
I
talk to
want.
you real quick.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, me and you need to go over here.
Is there anything bad?